All right, welcome, hello,
Yo.
and welcome
Hello.
to Shadow of the Demon Lord, not Shadow of Archonia, our
That's still
special.
the name of the channel.
That's true. But with more talks about our channel, I move over to Steve.
Oh, all right. Thanks, buddy.
Hi, Steve.
Hello.
I wasn't asking for it yet, but that's fine.
Gotta keep him on his toes.
If you don't know about our channel, what we were just talking about is the fact that there is a whole campaign that is named for the channel. Actually, vice versa. Shadows of Archonia. We are in campaign 2 of Shadows of Archonia. We play in Worlds Without Number for campaign 2. We're on a brief hiatus because tonight we're playing Shadow of the Demon Lord, Godless. But starting next month, we'll be back for episode 5 and onward of our main campaign. Next week, on Friday nights like tonight, we will be starting yet another little mini campaign in Cyberpunk Red, run by Matt, before I will take back over for Worlds Without Number.
If we give it back.
If you give it back. I mean, it's my house and most of the gear's mine. So
You just like the control, don't you, Matt?
Yes.
yeah, so that. Monday nights, we have a whole other stream called Tales from the Backlog where we play remote games and we cycle through a whole bunch of different tabletop RPGs that we just want to try out. We usually do one-shots. Sometimes we revisit games. We recently did 2 sessions of Frontier Scum. Next week, we're back in Merkborg for maybe the 5th or 6th time. And then following that, Alan will be back for a solo stream of Final Girl, which is a cool board game that he can play all by himself.
Yeah.
And you can watch. So there's that stuff. If you like us, come hang out with us in our Discord. We have a Discord link below the video in the description if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're in the Twitch chat, you can just type !Discord and get the link. We're all in there. We talk to everyone who wants to talk to us because we're not that popular. And project an image of success at all times. And shadowsofarconia.com for merch.
I think we're quite popular.
You know what? Even if you don't like us, come say hi and tell us why.
Yeah, tell us why you don't like us, and we'll probably ban you and tell you to get banned. No, we're nice. We're nice, but don't.
We've definitely
trouble.
met a lot of cool people since we started.
We have met a lot of cool people. There's people that I see all the time now that I met through this channel. So that's great. Merch, like I said, shadowsofarconia.com. That's it. Oh, and this weekend you can see me over on the Carl Makes Stuff YouTube channel. I will be his guest for his Sunday live stream. That's going to be 10 p.m. Pacific time. So adjust that for wherever you are, because he's on the other side of the planet from me, and it's night for him. But yeah, he'll just be shooting the breeze with me about the game and anything else that he thinks is interesting about us. So we'll see you all next Monday. And now let's play Shadow of the Demon Lord.
Okay. Getting back to what we're playing today. This is going to be session 2 of Shadow of the Demon Lord. But we're playing the Godless expansion to it.
I like what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which takes Shadow but puts it into a Mad Max setting. So think Mad Max but with orcs, goblins, elves, all that stuff.
Nobody's an elf. I'm a changeling.
But last brief recap. Actually, before I do that, let me go around the table and introduce everyone's characters.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
As I mentioned, I'm a changeling. I am Slag the Magician. I'm a level 2 now. And I am a little bit of a mad scientist / serial killer / evil magician. I have 6 points of corruption because of all the dark magic traditions I've learned. And I had a minion named Marrow the Goblin, who already died.
Rest in peace.
In our
Thank
last
God he
session.
died.
Yes. By the way, the part of Max will be played by Dave the Skull tonight.
Because his character died last week.
Yeah.
And he won't be with us this week.
Won't be with us this
We also, if you die in game, you die.
Yeah, Max is gone.
He's joking.
Don't
He's
mourn
joking.
for Max.
Go ahead.
I'm Yuri. I am playing Kay, the human rogue. I am a wretch savage dressed in a soiled outfit of ridiculous rags. I am on a search for my lost child.
What makes the rags so ridiculous?
Because they're
Patterned.
patterned, they're sewn together, they're just everywhere.
But I will add, for some reason, even though you have all this hardship, your character is extremely beautiful character, right?
I'm shockingly pretty attractive for
Yeah,
being a wretch savage.
She got very
Mhm.
high on the attractive
Yeah.
type.
Is there a role for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a role for that.
It's the one
didn't
time
roll
when
it.
I could roll good.
It's only for humans.
I got really high on the orc roll, which is still just like okay.
Well, I think Slag's asexual, so he doesn't care either way.
All right.
Go ahead.
No, it's Max's turn. Max.
Well
I'm Matt, and I am playing Ro. She's an orc. She grew up in slavery, broke out. Now she wields an M60 machine gun. So she's
jealous.
basically
So jealous.
like a angsty teen Rambo with a gun. So good luck.
Also green.
Also green.
Tusks? Is
Yes,
she a
she has,
tusk
she has little tusks. Yeah.
Okay. Alan's
All right.
flexing
No,
force.
no, I'm just stretching.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to roll these dice. So briefly, a recap. Last time we were here, it was the first session. These four, well now three, were all kidnapped by a band of orcs / goblin like slavers, and they all woke up in this huge orc semi truck that's built like a tank, and they were all in cages. And somehow, through trials and tribulations, they were able to break out of their cages, break out of their things. But they lost their friend, what's his name? Morrow.
Friend is very loose.
Yeah.
Ro is actually a little happy.
He got sliced in half by a giant orc's axe. So we will be missing him. And then they met another character, which was a dwarf, but he got thrown out. He threw himself out of the truck.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah. But before all that happened, these three were able to fight the goblins and one orc that were controlling this massive thing. And I believe Kay was able to drive this massive thing through many
Yeah, I learned how to drive a semi.
through many hopefully she survives, she'll become a road warrior and become even better at that. But yeah. But before we you guys find yourself still in this truck after fleeing from the orcs, fleeing from the goblins. You have this massive truck. But before anything else happens, the shadow of the demon lord falls upon all of you. And we will be doing a special injury roll that I was supposed to do last week, but we didn't do. So this happens whenever.
This is a retcon.
No.
We're getting injured now. The injuries are just taking effect now.
So after
It's like when the adrenaline wears
yeah,
off,
yeah,
and you're
when
like,
the adrenaline
oh.
wears off,
I see,
you feel what happens.
Plus, I was already unconscious and dying before
Yeah,
I was healed,
yeah,
so
so-
I'm just waking up to the injury.
So every time this is supposed to happen whenever you get half your health gone. So you all qualify. So first we're gonna have an injury fate roll. Everyone roll a d6.
Lovely.
And don't roll
Yellow
one.
one. Don't roll low?
Don't roll a 1.
Oh,
Oh, I
let me
did not.
reroll
I rolled
that.
a 6.
Okay.
I rolled
Two, holy shit.
I actually rolled a 60, guys.
All right.
Wow.
That scared me.
It
was about to be a 1.
I'm kind of disappointed.
Nobody.
Let me read what 6 does.
Okay.
6 says, near miss. You managed to avoid the injury by pure luck. You are frightened for 1 round. As well, you must get a success on an agility challenge roll or drop what you're holding. I just say you just...
Yeah, I probably dropped it.
Yeah.
I dropped the steering wheel.
already
Sorry, you
dropped
guys.
it.
So, but you got a 2.
I did.
So, minor injury. Roll 3d6s.
Of course. Our only warrior.
Roll 3d6s, and I'm going to tell you what you get.
Drugs.
You add all these together, by the way. Add all 3d6s.
Is higher or lower better?
You'll see.
6.
All 3 of those come up to 6.
Yeah.
18.
You get a traumatic injury.
Hot.
Let's see.
Is it though?
For orcs, probably.
Yeah.
Don't leave it scars.
Yeah.
Okay, traumatic injury.
Yeah.
You gain. Okay, roll 1d3.
Oh my goodness. 1d3, so a d6 in half.
Yeah.
Or why my brain just died. I got a 3, so round down a 1, a 2.
Actually, roll that again, but just roll a d4 and minus 1.
Okay, yeah, you're right. That's easier.
Yeah,
I know there's an easy way to do it. I
Mhm.
just am not thinking about it right now. 4.
So you got 3. Okay,
So I got 3.
You gain 1d3 insanity. So you're getting 3 insanity right now from seeing your body in this state. You're not used to seeing your body in this state usually.
I've been in some dark places, but I have not been almost dead.
So what's your current total of insanity?
3.
3. So you're frightened for 3 rounds.
I'll move.
And this injury actually leaves scars on your body.
Nice.
Let's see. And I actually get to choose where it happens. Let's see. You were holding that cage. Actually, I'll let you roll for it. Roll me a d20.
$17.
The buttocks. So I guess someone
bit me in
clipped
the
you.
butt.
I guess someone clipped you in the butt. So
That's just uncomfortable.
Yes,
That's one
you-
of those. It's not life threatening, but it's just so.
You won't be able to
obnoxiously
sit.
painful.
That's one of the
Yeah.
that's one of the scars that not many people are gonna see.
Mhm.
I don't know, make a good story in bed, I guess.
all right. So now I'm gonna leave it up to you guys for now. I do have some encounters, but I want to see what you guys do from this point. You have no idea where you are,
Sick.
so you guys have the floor.
I think I'm immediately like once we finish the battle. I think I was shooting out the window last, and I'm gonna turn around to these guys and point the gun at you guys.
I'm in the other thing.
You guys are here, right?
Yeah, and I'm
I'm
frightened.
here.
Where am I at? Oh, you're not.
That's you.
Here. Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm by this window.
You are frightened 2 for 3 rounds.
Oh, we're keeping it now.
yeah, because this all happened.
What
So
does frightened mean in this game?
So frighten,
Like mechanically.
mechanically. Frighten. A frightened creature makes attack rolls and challenge rolls with 1 bane. So basically, any thing you do right now, you're gonna roll with a bane.
Cool. When I turn around to you, you see a scared animal.
I'm scared of you, too. I'm like, I guess we just stare at each other with big, dewy eyes.
Were you with these guys? Wait, no, I saw you. No,
Mhm.
I know that. Then,
I'm like, I don't want any trouble.
where are we?
I have no idea. Somewhere a road, I guess. We were captured. Just don't come any closer, all right? And you might want to put the gun down.
I think I'm gonna hold on to it for a little while, and
But just don't point it at me.
all right, I'm gonna lower it.
Meanwhile, in the other compartment, I wake up, sitting up straight as I've been get healed by this weird dwarf cleric that comes out of nowhere, who then falls out the back of the truck and dies. And there's something wrong with me at this point because he has used his holy energy to heal my life force, but some of it is like stuck in my body now. And
Oh, that must feel weird.
it's weird. Like I have holy light in my body, which is super uncomfortable for me. And instinctively, I use my changeling ability to turn into that dwarf, whose name I don't even remember. And then I'm in the wrong clothes, but I stand up and I stagger up to the front. On my way there, I will use my spell recovery ability, which is going to give me my healing rate and hit points back. And I will get back a use of a spell that I've expended. So I'm going to get back my use of fetch since that one's used up.
What's your current HP now?
I am now at 4 of 13.
Real quick, does anybody remember if we're still in motion or are we stopped?
We're stopped.
With country music blaring, by the
Yeah.
way.
You guys were able to get away from the patrol, but you guys did stop because she hit the brakes.
And I will stagger into the room and sort of stagger over towards you.
And I'm gonna point the gun at you now. You're little. Were you with them?
No, I'm a priest.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
You're a holy man?
I'm a holy dwarf.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I haven't met many small guys before.
You're kind of a small guy.
I'm not a guy.
I get that wrong a lot.
But-
I'm gonna stagger over to you and hold out my hand.
Hi.
You get healed. It is going to be minor healing, half your healing rate.
Oh, so I am now at 9 hit points.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what did you just do? That felt
Nothing.
I feel a little bit better. I mean, that scar that big orc gave me with his axe feels better.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you I'm a priest, and it means that I make people better from things.
Wow, that's pretty handy. Can you heal sicknesses and illnesses too?
Oh, maybe someday.
Wow.
Sounds like a
I'm
bunch
Kay.
of garbage.
It only works once.
Darn it.
Well, I think this is my stop then.
Do you
Yeah.
want to feel better?
Don't touch me.
Okay.
Yes, this was pleasant. It was. I don't know where you came from, Mr. Dwarf.
I was tied to the ceiling.
I was tied to. I didn't quite see you, but that's probably because my view wasn't very good. But it was. Thank you for distracting those.
Ro, give me a perception check.
Was it 2d6 in this game? I forget.
It's
No,
D20.
D20. Okay. We're playing.
2d6 in the other game.
Yeah, we're playing
And-
too many different games right now.
And give me it with one bane.
Wonderful. Natural 20 minus 4 minus 1, so 15.
Okay, so you're still a bit frightened. After you say this is my stop, you take a look out one of the windows, and you see nothing but salt, white plains of salt for what seems like miles and miles and miles.
While nobody's looking at me, I'm going to heal myself.
Okay.
I'm casting light healing on myself, which is different than minor healing. So I'm going to get back my full healing rate. Hit points.
I'm gonna turn back to you guys. Maybe when we get somewhere where there's actually something, I'll get off.
Hmm.
That might not be a bad idea. Maybe we could look around and see what's here. And I'm going to just ease out of the cockpit of the truck. And I'm going to go move back to the back. And I want to look at the bodies. You said there were human corpses in the bodies?
Yeah, there's human corpses all over the place. Some non-human.
I wanted to
The
see.
goblins you killed and the orc.
So I'm going to look through the bodies and see if there's anything that looks like a small human.
A small human?
A small human male.
All right, give me a perception.
Are you looking for my other form?
Oh, I'm looking for my kid.
Oh, of course.
Oh, I'm sorry, with one bane.
Oh, with
Because
one babe.
Unnecessary.
you are still frightened.
No.
So
I rolled
that's
it.
a 3 on the dice.
So this is where I start rolling terribly, y'all.
So how many
You're so attractive, though.
I know.
to humans who aren't asexual.
Yeah, literally nobody.
I know no one in this group cares.
Yeah.
What's your total?
3.
You find no, you don't really find what you're looking for.
Okay, then I'm going to start looting.
Okay. Let's see. From the while you're doing that, what are you doing?
I'm still frightened.
Yes.
So I'm gonna kind of like nervously move to the back as well and start looking for a place to kind of like potentially shack up and take a break.
Okay.
How far back is the body of the real Reverend Darren?
The one that jumped out,
Yeah. Well, fella.
fell out of the truck. It's probably pretty far away because it was still in motion when it fell out. So
It was kind of the last thing said at the
yeah,
game, though.
yeah.
I just kind of want to go get his clothes.
I mean, you can go outside and check.
I will go outside and check.
You're very welcome to do
I'm
that.
going to hop out the back of the truck and see if I can
All
see
right.
any wreckage back there.
Immediately when you step outside,
Uh-oh.
You
were
burst
just
into flames.
waiting. You were just waiting for us to do that.
immediately when you step outside, give me a strength saving throw.
He's not here anymore.
How do you do a saving throw? Is it just a strength check?
So just a strength check, yeah.
That's,
Kind of leany.
yeah, that's cocked. Okay, 15.
All right. So as soon as you get outside, you feel this intense heat, like heat you've never felt in your life. It's just burning outside us, and as soon as you touch the salt, you can feel the heat come up through your shoes or whatever you're wearing, just all up, and you just immediately start sweating as soon as you get outside. No damage, but you feel very, very hot.
Do I feel like I would be harmed if I stayed out here?
Yes.
I'm going back in.
Like maybe not immediately, but definitely this is not something survivable.
Okay, bad news, y'all. It is incredibly hot out there.
Hey, is that my bag of stuff?
Has
Oh yeah, I found this in the back. Is this yours?
Yeah, that looks like my bag.
That was your bag?
Yeah.
Well, I found it though.
Okay, here's my knife.
No, I'm not giving it to you.
Oh, you're not giving it.
No.
Oh, fine.
I'm like, I found it though.
Are you going to give me back my stuff? Please?
But I'm a priest.
Well, I had some bread. You can have the bread.
What kind of bread?
It's a delicacy. It has some spots on it, but it's still edible.
But people give bread to priests for free, so I should be entitled to bread.
You could have the bread for my stuff back.
Oh my God, I have
I've
the bread.
already got the bread and your stuff.
No, you don't. I have the bread.
You have my bread?
Yes. I didn't know what it was at first. It just looked interesting.
What about if I use this bow and arrow and send you both to meet the Lord? Then I get to keep all the stuff.
I'm just
You know
gonna
what?
walk up to
I'm
you
going
and
to-
look down at you.
Can I roll subterfuge on? Can I roll against my other player
awful
character?
deception. I'm still wearing the same clothes you saw the magician in.
It's not like I noticed.
I mean, I'm my.
no, we don't do social
Damn it.
abilities
Uh,
against characters.
But yeah, I'm still gonna walk up to you and stand over you, like, try it. I don't say that. I'm just looking at you.
I'm trying to decide whether to play the character or just move on with the game. I think I will back down.
While
Yeah,
this is
because I pulled
happening,
out my screwdriver at this point.
Okay.
while this is happening, everyone give me like an intelligence saving throw.
I will draw it.
Then we have no issues. 14 plus 1,
Are we still baned? Or are we finally out of that?
15.
You are still bait, but these guys are out.
18.
God, why would I get good rolls on my banes? I had. This is intelligence.
Yeah.
I have 8 now.
Okay.
You're so
So-
dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I rolled a 14, which would have been okay.
So you didn't pass. And what did you guys get?
15.
18 and 15.
All right, so you guys 2 pass. So as this squabbling is going on, you think to what he just said about it being very hot, and then you realize this too in your mind, and you think about where would it be very hot right now in the world,
In the summer.
but
The
in
desert.
this kind of, and where salt is, your character probably knows this more.
I wouldn't have known this anyway. I don't think.
Your character probably doesn't know this more. It would seem like you guys are in, if you can see it, the Deadlands.
California.
I can't see any label. Oh,
Mexico.
all of this. Oh,
So-
everything between the Sierra Nevada
Yeah.
and the Rockies.
The Deadlands. That's the only place you can think of right now where it would be this hot.
Okay.
And you know this too, okay?
I think we traveled really far.
And the last place you guys were probably way far away from here because most people don't live in the Deadlands.
Oh, how long were we unconscious?
Couldn't tell you.
We're really far from home, gang.
This is not a good place to be.
I miss my hat. I used to have a big, stupid hat. It probably fell out the back with my twin brother.
Yeah, I'm not a very good driver, having just learned, but I think we should leave this place. But I don't know where we are or how to get back home. But I mean, if we were pointing in this direction, maybe we could turn around and go back.
Well, I don't have a home anyway. One place is as good as another, as long as it's not hot enough to kill me.
One thing we have in common.
2 things. You count the not killing me part.
All right, so Kay, from what you find on the bodies,
Mm-hmm.
you find a couple daggers. You find that big axe that the orc was wielding,
Yeah.
but it's very heavy.
I have my own axe.
This axe is like, how much is your strength?
12 plus 2.
So with 2 hands, maybe you can barely pick it up.
Yeah, I can't pick it up. My
Can't even
strength is at
pick it
10.
up?
Yeah. Like with 2 hands, you can maybe pick it up.
I don't need it then.
Yeah, if it's
So
that
2
heavy,
daggers.
not useful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'll take the daggers.
And also, there's a few pieces of moldy like bread.
I'll take the bread.
Can
And
I-
while you're grabbing the bread, I'm gonna throw your bread at your face, so it like kind of.
And on the
I wonder if I
small
can-
and on the small bodies, you find
on the goblins?
a couple of this is for K,
Mhm.
but you find 10 silver pieces and 20 copper.
Do I find any water?
Not on the bodies.
I'm gonna retcon what I did. I'm gonna take a couple slices out first and then throw it at you.
These slice. I don't think the bread is sliced.
Is it like I pictured a loaf of sliced bread? I guess I don't know. What
Yeah,
kind of
that would have to come
It's-
from like a factory.
It's like
is it
it's like
sourdough?
it's like a clump. Like,
All right, then
like-
I'm gonna break off a chunk
yeah.
and then throw it at you.
I seeing as you're like much bigger and stronger than me, I let it go.
And then I'm gonna limp away from you with a wounded ass.
So I'm gonna give you guys a choice here. Who's gonna be driving?
Oh, I'm driving.
Okay.
Only one who can, yeah.
I want you to pick a direction, and based off your direction, I'm gonna make a roll.
Are we on an actual road, by the way, or are we just in the desert?
I want
Off road.
I want to turn
okay.
around and go back the way we came.
The thing is, when you hit the NOS a couple times, it's hard to figure out where back is. So you're gonna have to pick a direction.
I am a tracker, so I would actually like to pitch in sun direction. Might let us know roughly which direction we're aiming.
Can I
Okay.
do something while they're in the cab arguing about direction?
Yes, but let me get to this first. So you're a tracker. So actually, give me an intelligence roll.
Why would it be intelligence?
Well, actually,
I assume
If
I'm
you-
still banned.
no, you're not banned anymore. But you can
God.
give me either intelligence or agility.
Definitely agility.
Mhm.
This feels like a blue dice.
Roll big.
1.
3 total with my +1 to agility.
Unfortunately, maybe the heat is still very hot, but you're having trouble figuring
It's too
out.
bright outside when I look.
You're having trouble figuring out which way is which right
Yeah.
now.
What do I know about the Deadlands? Do I need to roll that
No,
would help me
no.
in the direction?
No, this is like basic knowledge stuff since you did that roll earlier about the Deadlands. Basically, you know that the Deadlands are very, very large stretches of salt in like every direction. Most people that go there try to find like treasure or like lost things that people have buried there, but almost nobody comes out of there.
But I would know that about the treasure and the lost thing.
Yes,
That's
but
very
you would
interesting
also
to
know
me.
about the dangers of going to the Deadlands.
Right, which is why I haven't been before.
Yeah.
But now that I'm already here,
And as far as getting out, you would have to have somebody who really knows the land, the lay of the land.
All right, then I'm going to just roll for random. Or we're going west.
Okay, but first you gotta figure out where west is.
Where the sun is setting.
I feel like you should do a D8 and add northwest and
Ro
southwest.
probably knows basic stuff about what's west, north, and whatever, so
Yeah.
you could probably help.
I feel like anyone who knows where the sun rises and sets
Would know where west is.
All right, so we're gonna go west.
I pick a direction, which is west.
Okay,
West.
right.
I don't know what's west because of my roll, but I just point that direction.
Okay, so and you're driving.
Mhm.
All right, go ahead and start driving.
All right.
And as this is happening, what were you trying to do?
So the big axe that was too heavy to lift. I would like to, with all of my strength and both hands, wedge it against something so that it's on its edge with a blade pointing upwards.
What's your strength?
9.
Maybe you could ask
give me a
Ro for
strength.
help.
Give me a strength check with 2 banes.
Okay. I got a 1 on the d20, and my bane rolls were 5 and 6.
Well, I mean, I guess you're a very
So-
weak
That's
dwarf.
the lowest roll I think we've had.
So this
far.
axe,
That is a
like negative.
so this-
negative 9.
Yeah.
this axe to you feels like Thor's hammer. It doesn't budge. You try to, and it doesn't
Okay,
even
then
move.
forget the axe. I will instead find a knife or anything with a blade, and I will go over to the body of my former servant Marrow and start dismembering it.
Do we see you doing this?
No, I waited till you guys were in the cab. I didn't
Yeah,
get
and
directions.
I'm gonna limp into the cab and I'm gonna sit like in the corner
So
on my side.
I want you to give me a reason why you're doing this.
The same reason that I dismember all the bodies I find of people I know. Because I want to see if I can study any magical secrets from their innards.
All right, we're gonna do something. We're gonna do a corruption.
Okay,
So gain a point of corruption,
that takes me to 7.
but we're also gonna do a roll.
Copy that.
When you gain corruption, roll 1d20. If the result is lower than your total corruption, you're gonna get a mark of darkness.
I think you should get a mark of darkness.
Oh my god!
Jeez.
Destroy everything.
Just destroyed the whole set, but I rolled a 10 against my 7, so I
Okay,
did not gain
So
a mark.
no mark yet, but now you have 7.
Yeah.
Uh,
Wee. I really want a mark of darkness. I'm gonna do some more evil stuff.
okay.
If I eat his liver, can I roll again?
All right. So you guys are gonna be driving for a while, but
I'm gonna eat some bread and rest.
all right. So I'm gonna say you guys get to at least nighttime for driving, which is gonna be maybe a good, maybe 4 or 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can tell me if you want to do anything during that time, but when it gets to like 4 or 5 hours, you start noticing a blip on the control panels,
Of
and
course.
if you examine it, you can tell that it's some kind of weird orc language, but the lever is getting close to the red.
Dark speak.
Sorry, dark speed.
That's what we.
It's getting close to the red.
And I'm like, hey, what was your name again?
You talking to me?
Yes.
Ro?
Ro, do you know how to read this? Read this. It's flashing, and
Probably.
you want to come over here and take a look?
Not really.
Wouldn't you really love to get up out of that chair with that injury you have?
It took. Are you asking that in character?
No,
Oh, okay.
in the other room.
So, am I on a rolly chair? No, I'm gonna reluctantly get up and go over there and look at it.
All right, Ro. You see all these compartments and flashy lights all over the consoles, and you see orc language scribbled onto it. So it looks like maybe the orcs stole this stuff and they just wrote over it with their own shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the red light says, and like it's flashing, but over it says engine bad, need repair.
It says you're
The
ugly.
check engine light, guys.
Yeah. Trust a car or whatever this truck is to insult me. Not surprised.
Could I roll for intelligence to see if I learn any magic? From
No,
this
it
brain?
says that we're fucked.
Learn any magic.
Unless you know how to fix it.
Any secrets of life.
My knowledge of engines is as good as me lifting that big axe over there.
I'll stagger.
We're
in,
fucked.
Covered in blood, and bile, and other things. Hey guys.
Gross.
Oh, what is that smell?
Oh, one of the goblins broke.
You were moving the bodies? I guess that makes sense.
No, the bumping truck bumping.
And the goblins broke, but they weren't that dead yet.
They weren't well put together goblins. Anyway, one of them kind of blew up. It's kind of gross. I wouldn't go in there.
What do you want?
I was just checking to see if you have any idea where the hell we are.
No, but I think we might be in some trouble. Do you know anything about engines?
And what?
Right, we're fucked.
Is that a type of people?
You just told me.
I just read the text. I don't know what it means.
I sigh.
So
Well, you better stop. Maybe we can fix what's wrong with it.
yeah. If you guys look outside, you can tell that the sun has set now, so it's beginning to look like nighttime.
Okay.
And
Cool off.
it is starting to cool off a lot.
If there's any hostile creatures around here, we got a problem because the whole back of the truck is torn off.
I say we better maybe block it off and lay some traps.
But also, if we need to open up the engine and look at it, we got to do it at night because it's too hot in the daytime.
The sun is setting right now. We might not have too much light. Let's go. I'm going to go out and
Yeah,
see
I'll
if
go
I
too.
could take a look at the engine
Despite what I
or
said,
find where the engine is.
Okay.
despite what I said in character, I'm a very learned person, so I am going to go out and maybe I can fix it.
Okay. And what are you gonna do?
I'm going to sit back in my corner and keep resting.
Okay.
Probably
Yeah.
on the
I'm
head.
I'm leaning on it. Yeah, I'm on my side. I'm trying to like hide it a little bit.
Even though we can all see the huge gaping wound
It's
on your
bad,
butt when
yeah.
you stand up. Yeah.
and I'm not wearing a lot. I'm wearing rags as well, so it's not hidden really well.
All right. So when you two get out of the truck, you immediately feel that it's a lot cooler. It's like if it was like 160 degrees when you first get out, now it's only like 90.
Okay.
but
Still hot, but
still a lot easier. So you get out. Where exactly are you looking for the engine?
I think
wherever the sound was coming from.
Slag would know to go to the front of the vehicle
All right.
or under it.
So you go to the front, and it's definitely, you can see a lot of smoke coming from the engine.
This doesn't look too good, Slag. Or holy man, holy dwarf,
Darren,
Darren,
Reverend Darren.
Reverend.
So you're just playing along.
That was out of character, right? That was out of character
Oh,
mistake.
okay.
I am going to pull out my spear that I stole from that guy.
Okay.
Can you just know when you're playing along? 'Cause that's so much
I'm
better.
assuming it's like a flat steering
I
wheel, right?
wish.
I want to slip it under the hood and try and flip the latch so the hood pops up.
Okay. So as soon as you hit that latch, maybe a part of the wood from the spear like hits the engine, and you can actually like see it shearing the wood because it's like super hot, the engine. So you do it, but it clicks and the hood pops open, and you just see all this pressurized smoke just come out.
I'm gonna step back. Wait for the smoke to
Okay.
clear.
And then it clears, but it's still pretty smoky.
Can I see what's wrong with the engine? Is it just overheated?
Both of you give me an intelligence.
Can I get a boon for my chemistry specialty?
You know what? I'll allow that. Yeah.
I rolled. This is a 6. That's a 6. 6. 7. I rolled a 7.
Holy cow.
Mhm.
I rolled a 9 even with the boon.
All right.
Oh, but with intelligence, it's 10.
Okay. You barely pass.
Great.
Good thing you
Boon
had
for 4,
some
yeah.
intelligence.
Yeah.
So you have basic understanding of engines. You can basically you kind of attribute it to the human body. An engine is pretty much just like the human body.
I know.
It's metal, so you can tell that it's very dehydrated. It needs water.
Just spilled that goblin all over the floor. I'll go get another goblin.
Okay.
There's other goblins.
Blood
in
is
here.
definitely not water, but I hope you find something else in
Well,
there.
there's liquid. Is there any other source of water on the truck?
You guys haven't looked, but you can look.
I'll roll perception if that helps.
And I'll roll to find water as
Yeah,
well.
we need water.
So just perception. Yeah. Go ahead.
17 plus I get a 1 for my because I'm a forager as well. So 18, 19.
But we do need some of it to drink.
So you guys look around the water. I mean, look around the truck, and
Or antifreeze.
and you find some big tubs of water near the back that thankfully weren't in the very back of the truck.
Okay. These things probably.
But they're two big jugs. One's about this big, and the
Okay.
other one's about this big.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
Orc lady,
Yeah.
you want this truck to move?
We're weak people here. We need some help, if you please.
If you want this truck to move, you got to carry this water to the front and pour it where I tell you.
I'm sure you guys can figure it out.
Can we do it together without her?
what's your strength?
10.
9.
It would be if you guys work together, I would say one of you roll a d20 with one bane.
What?
4 and a 12. So 16. No, 8. Sorry, I was adding.
So with both of you doing it, you guys wiggle a lot. It takes a while,
We
but
use water, I bet.
you're able to get it there eventually. But it takes like a long time. But you start pouring the water in there,
And it gets lighter while we're pouring it.
and you can definitely tell already that the engine is cooling off.
Great.
And you almost feel like you have a connection with the engine in a way, and you could it feels like it's feeling
We're
better.
best friends now.
I am going to put, because I'm covered in it, I'm going to put just a drop of blood in there.
Sure. But
And
it
wink
does
at the
feel
engine.
like it's getting better. And while this is happening, are you in the front of the truck?
I'm still sitting in my corner in that.
Hoping her butt heals.
Yeah.
While they're working on the front and putting water, you do see another flashing light happening
On the dash.
on the console.
Console?
Different one.
Can I see from where I'm sitting what it is?
No. You're gonna have to get up.
All right, I get up and go over and look and limp over and look at it.
All right, this one's flashing green, but what it originally says is crossed out, and there's orc writing on top of it, and it says, food, and it's pointing a direction.
Is it hungry? Do these eat?
No, it's more like pointing a direction. Like if it's like north southwest, it's like pointing a direction.
So like a compass.
Like a compass, yeah.
Food.
It's a food compass.
I'm going to just go sit back in the corner.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with that information.
Okay. So yeah, you guys spend some more time out there, and you feel like the engine can go, but it's gonna have to rest for at least the rest of the night. You guys can't drive until it's like fully cooled off. So
All right. Yeah. Well, let's get back to your idea and block up the back of it.
Do you think that orc lady will help us move some stuff around?
No, I do not.
Hmm.
I believe that she is wounded on her ass, and she is not going to get off of it until it gets better.
Yeah, too bad she didn't accept your nice healing touch.
Well, for all she knows, I was going to kill her. For all I know, I was going to kill her. Nobody said that. Let's move the cage.
And I just look at you. I'm like, and I step back just a little bit from you.
I think we should just move all of the cages back to block up the opening back
Yeah.
here.
you might have to get the camera on the.
Yeah, we can.
And I ask you, I'm like, do you know how to set any traps in the front or the back?
Traps? No. Not really a trap kind of guy. We've got all the cages there already. Maybe we turn a cage so if someone runs up, they're inside the cage and we can close it real quick. Or maybe not. I don't know.
All right, so we're gonna turn in for the night. Are there gonna be any watches?
Yes. Well,
I'm 100% not taking a watch.
Okay.
I gotta sleep.
Okay.
I'm not.
I tried to
I mean-
take a
I mean-
watch,
I
but
mean,
I thought,
I mean, you don't have to.
Actually, you wouldn't even know if I am or not.
yeah,
I think
asking.
setting watches is something you do when you trust the people you're with.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think we just all find far away corners from each other.
I'm literally like, yeah, I'm up against the corner with a gun resting on my knee, so it's like aiming towards the door.
So I'm gonna be back here by the cages.
I actually want to be in this corner because I don't want to be in the same room as the row.
So you'll be opposite corner from me.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I don't actually trust you that much because you just kind of creep me out.
Alrighty.
All right. So
Actually, I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna go out. So all the cages are in the back, huh?
Mhm.
I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna grab one of the cages and I'm gonna bring it up to the door and sit and pull it against the door and then go like while I'm inside.
I'm gonna brighten up these table lights a little because the minis are hard to see.
Yeah, we are pretty dark minis right now.
all right. Did you want to modify that cage because he moved that one?
Yeah, I'll just knock this one over.
I mean, she moved that one. All right. So
And in fact, I'm gonna take his idea or her idea, and I'm gonna get in one of the cages. Keep myself safe from this one.
You know, we did have some glass that was blown out, didn't we, on the windows?
Mhm.
Mm. So I'm going to strip our goblin friends and the orc friends and try to cover the windows up with their clothing as well.
that's a good idea, and I'm gonna give you a fortune because of that. Because
Temperature.
that's a very good idea.
Guess these don't need to be here. Wrong game.
And in fact, Steve, take a fortune too for that corpse eating or that corpse whatever you were doing.
Thanks.
Can I have a fortune for selfishness?
Not yet.
Is there a place on the sheet for fortunes? Or you're just putting.
Just make like a pentagram symbol on the top.
We'll not do that. There we go.
All right. So as it gets to the middle of the night, everyone please make a strength check.
This is my worst one. All right.
Can I have a boon for no reason?
Nat 20, you guys. Nat
Nice.
20.
I got 7.
Okay.
At a 10, but it becomes a 9.
Okay.
Wait, do I get boons and strength checks automatically? No.
Probably not. You already have high strength.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
so
not gonna spend my.
so
fortune.
as it gets it gets very cold during this night. You start to feel the sharp contrast of what happened during the day. So instead of it being super hot, now it's super cold. I'm talking like below freezing. And you're going to be taking 3 damage,
Son of a biscuit.
and you're going to be taking 2 damage.
May I argue that I am in the only enclosed room in the vehicle?
The cage has holes.
Yeah, but there's a door. I closed the door too.
No, but the cage has holes.
There's a door.
There's
now.
also a door between the cab and the back.
Yeah.
Compelling argument.
Are the windows?
Can I- okay, how about
are the
this?
windows blown out up front?
Can I add a boon?
Yeah, the windows are blown out up front.
Yeah, they are.
No, they weren't.
Mm-hmm. You shot through them.
I didn't shoot through the windows. I opened a window. There was, or maybe I did. I don't remember, honestly. All right, fine. I'll take it.
It's just 2 damage.
It's just 2 damage in a system where you have 2
The-
hit points.
The person who's now at 3 HP.
But you still get your rest for the night.
Yay.
So heal up your healing rate for the night.
Sarcasm.
So I'm back to 5.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sorry.
So I just
I'm
get
at
back the
13.
points that you just took from me.
Yeah.
Great.
But Yuri, you get your healing rate too.
You know what? I'm getting them
Okay.
again. I'm gonna say I cast light healing on myself again before I went to sleep.
All right. Sun comes up.
So now all my spells are back too.
Okay, if you go to the front, you do notice that blinking light that he saw.
I don't think Kay can move a cage.
Oh, sorry.
I knock politely. Like, are you up? How you feeling?
It takes a minute. But then you see the door open and yeah,
Yeah, how are things up there? We should try to get started again. It's morning.
cold as fuck.
Yeah.
How cold is that? I'm coming out as well, by the way.
I'm not even gonna respond to that, and I'm gonna just shimmy that. I'm gonna shove the cage this.
I was under the impression that was fairly warm.
Anyway,
Anyway, the Reverend was
Darren.
able to fix the engine a bit, so I think we could get started if you don't mind.
there's a green light.
Green light. You didn't. Right? Why would I expect you to tell us this? I go up. I'm like, what does the green light say?
It just says food and it points somewhere. I don't know what that means.
Food and point somewhere.
Do you think the truck needs to eat food? What kind of food does a truck eat? Gas. Fuel.
What's a fuel?
It's what you burn to make the engine go.
That's a very good point. We might be running. I don't know how long we can last in
Is there
this.
any?
Do I know what this vehicle uses for fuel?
Yeah, it uses regular fuel, but again, all the consoles have been scribbled over by Orc.
So-
deep speech.
I'm gonna look
So you're
over.
Not, you're not quite sure which one is the
Well,
fuel.
now that we're talking about fuel, I'm gonna look for any words that say anything gas or fuel related.
Okay. So you don't need to make a roll for this. You just look around the console, and you see another one that says food, but in capital letters this time. And there's a lever now,
And where's it at?
and it's like a little bit higher. And this one's like not in the red, but it's like getting close to the red. So
This is pointing to what this needs. I hope I helped.
You did. You did. So I guess we could either keep going west or we could go in the direction that this sign is pointing. It could mean food for us or it could mean food for the truck. I'm not quite sure which, seeing as I don't think Orcish.
But I can like read regular language, right? Can I see through the scribbles enough to see what the gauge used to say?
Yeah.
Like maybe you could rub it off?
it's going to be very difficult unless you can find a way to rub that shit off. But it's like
I've got dynamite. No, I'll take a crossbow bolt. and try and use the blade, the head of it, to scrape.
All right, give me. I'll let you choose either a strength or agility.
I think agility.
Yeah, and it's going to be with a bane.
14 on the die. I haven't rolled a bane yet. It's 11 plus 1, 12.
Okay, you succeed. So which console you scribbling first?
I want the one that says food. I want to see what it
Which
what it
food?
used to say. What?
The
There's two
compass
that-
food or the fuel food?
Oh, I didn't realize there were two that said food.
Yeah, there was one. There was one that said food with just regular letters, and then another one that said food with capital letters.
The regular one.
Okay, so this one, it actually, once you scribble it out, you see a language that's foreign to you. It's kind of hard to make out, but since you've studied for a long time, you believe it's Elvish. Do you know Elvish?
I do not know Elvish.
Mhm.
Didn't Max's character? Didn't Morrow know Elvish?
He did. Too bad.
No. This book said you know the language of your home region, which I don't even know what the
I got
regions
assigned
are,
them.
So.
So.
No,
I see.
In Godless,
I see.
you got assigned them by Shadow
I
of
got
the Demon
signed.
Lord Vanilla, but
No, I got signed by Godless.
You did?
I think so.
Because all it says for mine is you know the language where you grew up. So I don't even know where that is.
I can let you make an intelligence roll
Okay.
to try to figure out what this elf speak is.
Any chance I can get a boon from my history?
I was gonna make you have a bane for it, but since you have
They
those
cancel
two,
each other
they
out.
cancel each other out. So you're gonna get just a single roll. You have to get at least 10.
I think
More than
is it
10.
15 or 6. There's a
Yeah.
15 with a 16 with my intelligence on it.
Okay, so you think back to your books, you think back to what you were reading, and you can kind of make out this gibberish a little bit, and you kind of get the words. If you translate it, it kind of comes out to like oasis or paradise, something like that.
I will relay that to these two and then say, could be water. If this is the temperature gauge or the coolant gauge, maybe it's pointing to water. I didn't know elves built trucks, I'm going to be honest with you.
I did not either, but that's useful. Do you want to go? Does everyone want to go in this direction?
Can
Sure.
I try scraping the other dial?
I don't care. You
Yeah.
good?
This time you won't need to roll bane for it.
Okay.
Yes.
Since I'm experienced.
Yeah, you experience.
Experience at scraping. Not experience at scraping.
I got 4.
No, no.
Someone else want to try and scrape this off? For some reason, my arms are tired.
Which one are you scraping?
So
Capital
previously I
letters.
scraped the regular food one, and
Yeah.
now we need the capital letter food
Yeah.
one.
I mean, I don't have any reason to just do it.
I'll do it.
You also don't have any reason not to do it.
So
That's what I
do
love about your character.
do I have to, do I roll with Bane with it or
No, because you saw him do the first
Okay.
one.
I rolled a 5?
Ooh, this one's on there real good, right?
Yeah, this one's on
This
there
won't
pretty
come
good.
off.
It's stuck. It's gummed up.
But you can try again later. But right now you have that one that just says what you found out.
Okay, you guys are good? I'm going to go back to sleep.
Thanks a lot.
Don't touch me.
Can I see if I already did?
I mean, you did, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I didn't dodge it.
Then I'm doing a heal on you, a minor healing. You're gonna get half your healing right back.
Round it up or down?
Round it down, I'm sure. Everything in the system sucks. So.
Damn.
What's that?
My roommate.
Right, so I'm going to start driving in the direction of the food.
Okay.
No capital letters.
And after he patted you, you do feel your buttocks feel a little bit better.
That's not where I touched you, by the way.
Yeah.
I
No, but it's like your whole body.
I absolutely do not admit it, and I still walk away. And
You walk away better, though.
yeah,
You know, as I'm driving, I open
Less
my bag of moldy bread and I take a bite, and then I offer some. I offer some to Ro. I'm like, "You want a bite?"
I pull out the rest of the piece that I stole from you.
Surprised you haven't eaten it already. but-
I ate like half.
All right, so you guys drive.
Actually, you know what?
I don't offer you any.
Sorry. I don't pull out the other piece. I am going to
Wait,
take.
are you still in the front? If you are
Yeah.
still in the front, then I'll offer you some too.
I'm going to take a
I'm
piece.
going to eat some. You're going to take a piece anyway?
Yeah.
All right.
I forget which character I'm playing sometimes.
With a pinch of salt from the salt from outside.
All right, so you head the direction of where this is pointing, and you're going. It passes an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and you're kind of getting a little worried because again, you just see nothing but salt everywhere, salt, 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 and again, you're feeling the extreme heat from outside, almost seeping through the walls and getting closer, and you're just like, shh, it's getting hot again. But after about maybe 5-6 hours pass, you do start to see something in the distance that looks like it has some trees and some foliage. And then as you guys get closer, you start to see more trees, more foliage, and it's kind of like in its own little area, basically.
One thing I forgot to mention in all of the downtime, I had that crossbow that I stole from the goblin at one point.
Mhm.
I will have taken all of the bolts for it as well.
Okay. There was about 15 bolts. So yeah, you see this nice little area, and it's in front of you.
I'm gonna leap out, go woo, tear off my shirt, and go running for it
So,
with all my weapons.
so we got like an 8-hour rest plus like 6 hours.
All right, yeah, I'm giving you that 8 hour. Yeah.
So I'm not even getting close to 24-hour
Mhm.
rest.
But you guys do find this nice place, and there is a nice pond of water in the middle, and seems cozy.
I want to roll for perception.
Instead of that, I'm gonna throw a rock into the water.
All right, let me do hers first.
I rolled a
You do
19 on
that.
perception.
19. So how close is the truck right now to this area? Like how close do you get before you really look at it?
Well, I imagine I'm staring, so I want to say at least 400, 500 yards.
Okay. 400, 500 yards. Okay. And what was your roll?
19.
Okay. So from there, you see, again, you see like trees coming out of the sand. You see a pond of water. And you also see a dark black spot near the back. Can't quite make it out, but it's like a dark black spot.
Okay, I'm going to drive probably maybe 100 yards out, and then I'm going to stop the truck.
Okay. So as you get closer, you start to see that there's this big salt hill that's like overseeing this area, but in the back of it, there's this big hole of darkness.
A cave.
Big hole of darkness.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And it looks deserted. There's no other beings or people
don't see anything
or
yet.
animals.
No.
I parked the car. I'm like, well, looks like we're here at the food place,
I'm already
the
on
water place.
truck.
All right. So I'll leave it to you then, because I'm wary as all
As
heck.
soon as you stopped the truck, I was running for the water. But yeah, I am going to throw a rock into the water before I touch it myself. As far away as I can be and still hit it with a rock.
All right, you throw a rock in, and the rock disappears.
Hey, rock! Rock!
No response.
All right.
Are you
I am going to cast another rock.
I thought you were gonna cast a cool spell.
No, I'm going to cast Wake Up Lake. No. Now, I will go up to the water and see if it looks safe to drink.
How?
Well, at first, I'm just going to look at it and see if it looks clear.
So you look at it, and give me an insanity check.
How do I do
So
one of
so,
those?
so what's your current insanity?
I'm at 1.
So roll a d20,
Okay.
and if you hit 1, something bad's gonna happen.
I have 6 boons to insanity check.
All
No,
right,
I'm
so-
sorry, 7.
So you're-
7 boons to insanity check.
So yeah, roll with 6 spoons.
to get some more insanity points?
Oh yeah, you get. Oh yeah, sorry, you get 1 insanity, but
Okay.
so you get 2 right now.
Do I roll? Oh, it doesn't matter. I have a point of insanity of 3.
So if
4,
you somehow get
5,
2,
6. It's impossible.
yeah.
7.
You'd have to get all one. All one.
Even if they were all 1s, it would be 8.
No, because you don't. You pick the.
Oh, I picked the highest one. You're right.
Yeah.
I don't get 2.
That's a lot
I
of
do
ones,
get
though.
3 1s on
Yeah.
these boons, though.
That's in the normal.
That's
Yep.
a lot.
But there's 12 on the die anyway.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so you pass. You look into the water, and you see your reflection, and you start to see a little bit of redness all of a sudden on your face, but then it goes away.
Guys, the water's poisoned into possibly evil magic. You're not near me, sorry.
Lovely. Any idea what that big black spot is?
What?
Black spot. What
What?
is it? Black spot.
You mean the cave?
Is it a cave?
He said it was a dark hole in a hill. That's long for cave.
It looks it looks cavey.
Would you guys keep it down?
What?
Shut the fuck up.
Can't hear you, buddy. I am going to touch the water with the end of a stick. If I can find a stick from one of these trees.
All right, you find the stick, touch the water, and it submerges.
Nothing abnormal happens.
Did we use up all the water that they had in the jugs?
They used one big one.
So we still have another big one.
So they have another big one, but the other one's empty.
Do we need more water?
I mean,
We might.
it won't hurt.
We should probably fill it.
Yep.
I mean, you don't know how far away
I'm not
you
there.
are.
I'm out of character asking.
Yeah, I think that I'm thinking that already though. I'm also thinking about drinking water, but since we can't drink it, we may as well keep it for cooling.
I come out with the jug at this point because I'm parked, and since you rushed up ahead, I'm like, so you said the water looks weird.
Yeah, it's got redness in it.
It doesn't look red, but all right.
It's got some kind of red stuff. Look at your reflection in there. See if your face looks red.
I look in the water.
All right, you get 1 insanity, and then
Wow, just looking at it because you.
and make an insanity roll.
Yeah, I'm at 2 insanity points now.
Can you get rid of insanity points in this game?
I've
Yes.
rolled
Therapy.
Therapy.
an 18.
18. Okay, you're fine. But again, so you see your reflection, and for a second you start to see your face get red, but then it goes away.
For some reason, every time you say you see your reflection in the, I think like that Pocahontas song.
I'm like, yep, this water does not look safe to drink. But you think we should still fill up anyway?
We definitely should fill up the jugs. We got no other place to fill them up from. But I will say, let's not use the water from here until we have to. We'll put this in a jug. We'll put the lid on it
For safekeeping.
in case we run out of clean water.
So you guys are
Going
digging
to
in the
fill it
water.
up. Mhm.
Okay.
I'm gonna fill it up. Yeah.
All right. Are you helping?
Do we have to roll insanity again while we're working with this water?
No.
Okay, good.
But I will have you roll agility for filling up the water.
And not falling in.
5. I rolled a 5.
I can beat that
Uh-huh.
at a 3.
Right? Okay. So as you guys
We splashed it.
filling
huh?
up this water,
Splash the water.
some of the water hits your person. And
Oh, that's refreshing.
and
melting.
I'm turning red.
and something interesting happens.
I bet it does.
Best thing to do in this world is to do nothing.
Tell us about it, Alan.
First, we're gonna go with K. You start to see like these weird, like apparitions all around you. Like,
Are they obviously apparitions?
huh?
Are they obviously apparitions, or do they look like?
Well, this is what Kay's saying.
Okay.
So they're like weird, like apparitions all around you, and they're all wearing like weird clothes, like clothes that look very elegant.
I sort of like try to.
And you see a lot of them kind of like parading around the water, and then some of them are like standing near the opening of that cave, and they're all kind of like leaning up to it and like doing like this pose, like some kind of like worship, basically.
They really want us to go in the cave.
And you basically see the same thing,
Oh.
but it's more defined.
They're like elves? Can I tell what race they are?
Intelligence roll.
Yeah, I think they're dogs.
I think you have Daro's problem, where when you're in a character too long, you start taking on their attributes.
You can tell there's some kind of elegant race, but you're not sure.
Boy, they are ugly. All right.
But you do feel a slight calm coming from the cave.
Is it getting dark again yet?
No, I would say we're almost at evening. It's not dark yet.
Okay, at this point too, are we loading up? After we load up the water, I want to look around and see if I could scrounge for food.
Okay, give me
Amongst the trees.
actually, yeah, just give me like basic agility with a boon, because you're just doing this.
I rolled a 7 and I get a +1, +2, rolled a 9.
All right. Again, this is something you're just gonna pass regardless. It just depends how long it's gonna take. You're going around, you're picking up this fruit from the trees. They look like apples, but they're kind of like deformed though. They're like
Like a pear.
sort of, yeah. But they're
apple.
red, and
Deformed red apples, all right.
and
You guys want one of these red pears?
and when you pull them out, you see one of those apparitions again come from behind the tree and holds one out to you like this.
Great. We're gonna keep this for emergencies.
Keep what for emergency?
Right. How is it?
Fully eating one.
Okay.
You doing okay there, Reverend?
Yeah, what?
Must be your holiness.
I'm so fucking holy.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some of these in my bag for later.
As you're eating, more of the apparitions gather around you, and they're kind of like doing this motion to you when you're eating it. Yeah, and they're kind of like doing that.
All right, guys. This is how we do science. You gotta try stuff.
And you see more of them like kind of like kneeling next to the cave. And
I think the ghost really wants to go in a cave.
You think that's a good idea?
I'm not really sure. Let me try one thing real quick. I am going to cast Hide from Undead on myself.
Okay, can you read me the spell?
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to read it and then I'll decide if I'm casting it because I haven't actually read it before. You become hidden from undead creatures for the effect, you become hidden from undead creatures for the duration, which is 1 minute. The effect ends immediately if you make an attack. So yeah, it's a level 0 spell. I'm just going to cast it on myself and see if these apparitions can still see me.
All right, go ahead and cast it. All right, so you cast the spell, and some of them do tilt their head at you like this, especially some at the cave. They're like tilting their head like this and like this,
And I'm going to move and see if their eyes follow me.
and that they do follow you as you're moving, but they're still tilting their head like
Something's
like this.
wrong with me, but they can still see me.
Yeah.
They're not 100% undead. They're maybe undead. Anyway, let's see what's in the cave. You want to come? You want to come?
I'm in the car, unless you come to the car and ask me.
Hey, bro! You want to check out the spooky ghost cave?
Why would I want to check out a spooky ghost cave?
There's always a chance it's full of money.
Money does buy happiness.
Money does buy happiness.
You're gonna see a very grumpy orc come out of the car and like slam the door behind her. Fine, I'm coming.
Now will you come?
All right.
Let's check out the cave, gang. We're a gang now.
All right. We might need some lights.
We're going to call ourselves Darren's Daring Do.
Yeah, I secede.
From the gang?
From the name.
Who's Darren?
Me, I'm Darren.
And you're dude? Did you say dude?
Daring Do, as in feats of Daring Do.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's light up a torch. Go in the cave. I'll make a torch out of one of the sticks.
Okay.
And let's head in.
Who's taking point?
Oh, definitely Ro is.
No.
Well, whatever happens, we're gonna consistently keep moving behind Ro.
She's definitely like sauntering on, like, I don't know, like pulling a kid through a theme park that doesn't want to be there. You know, like,
Hey, what's up?
Okay.
Let's go see what that is.
yeah.
So this is what you guys see when you're traveling through this void. Before you enter, again, you do see.
I have dark vision, by the way, or I have the equivalent.
You're a meme right now.
So again, you see this. You see the entrance, and you see these apparitions. Actually, you don't see them
I don't see
yet.
apparitions.
Yeah, you don't see them yet. You just see a opening. But as you get in, this cave starts to. You start to see all these really amazing. What do you call them? Crystals from the ceiling.
Stalactites.
Stalactites, yeah, stalactites. And it's just they all start as you get deeper, they start to change colors. It's almost like looking like at like what's that?
A disco ball?
Prism.
Yeah, like a prism or a disco ball.
I know what you're going for.
Yeah. And as you get deeper, you guys start to see all these apparitions just dancing around these lights and they're like really absorbing it. And I would say probably maybe 20, 30 minutes get by and it starts to get kind of like narrow. And you come across this big circle contraption.
Real quick, what's the texture of the ground like?
It's like moist, like a cave floor. So it's
So like stony, moist stone.
yeah, moist stone.
Okay.
Mhm.
Just making sure it's not like a Star Wars thing where we're like inside of a.
Good point. I want to be a giant worm.
So you come across this giant circly, this giant sphere, and it looks like it's embedded into the wall.
What does this sphere look like it's made out of?
You don't need to roll for this, but you've been like around metal a lot, and it doesn't look like metal to you. It looks more pristine, like
Like a gemstone?
like something that's been like polished for a long time.
Marble?
And when you look at
Chrome?
it like you see your reflection, but you're kind of like blurred.
Is it like chrome colored, or like what kind of color is it?
It's like a prism color. It's like a bunch of colors all inside of it.
And how long and wide is this again? Like taller than a person?
How big is the sphere?
Yeah.
Oh, it's big. It's like, I would say about maybe 15, 18 feet tall. And then all the way around.
As far as we can see, it's perfectly spherical
Perfectly spherical.
and translucent, like a diamond or something.
Yeah, but you can't see what's beyond it.
Wow, you guys brought me out here for a ball.
It's shiny though, gotta admit.
And you see the apparitions like bowing to it, and then there's a some sort of like it not really a console, but some sort of contraption that's next to it.
Would like to examine the contraption.
So you get close to it. Give me a perception with a boon.
I have night vision. Can I also do perception just to make sure I don't see anything?
Yeah, go ahead.
16 total.
With a boon also.
Thanks. Oh my goodness, a lot. 22.
Okay.
Because perception's intellect, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So first, what you see when you go to this contraption again, you see those weird elvish letters you saw from the truck,
Okay.
but this time they're really pristine. Like it's almost like if you see like regular handwriting, but then you see cursive.
Okay.
Imagine that for like this.
Okay.
So it's like really elegant writing.
So like the fancy version.
Yeah. And there's like all these like levers and buttons all around it. And you see like these like tracks of light going from the contraption up to the sphere. So it looks like
This thing controls the sphere somehow.
yeah.
How many buttons and levers and such?
There's about maybe 8 to 9 buttons on this thing.
I'm going to crouch down behind it so that it's between me and the sphere. Then I'm going to start on the left and push the first button. See what happens.
Okay, but before that, you pretty much see exactly what he see too. But you do notice that the slags on top, they're kind of going in a weird like light sequence. Like they're one's turning red, one's turning white, one's turning purple, and they're kind of all going around like this.
Like a color chase, but
Yeah.
is it like bright and obvious, or is it sort of like subtle?
It's obvious to you.
I don't say anything.
So
In fact, I'm gonna just kind of move to the side of the room and start polishing my gun because I don't.
Pushing your gun.
all right, so so you just start pressing buttons in a row.
Yeah, I'll start with the left and see if one at a time, see if anything happens.
Okay, you have a D8.
Yes, and also I'll say this. If nothing happens when I press it, I will press and hold before I move on to the next one.
Roll me that D8 plus 1.
8.
Oh. Okay.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
Well,
10,
fun game,
9,
guys. Good.
8.
So you press this button, and And immediately, all the apparitions in the room that were praying, they all look to you at once. And
He's still hidden from undead, though, right?
No, that only lasts a minute.
Oh, okay. All right.
And
That's right. You said 30 minutes.
they all look to you, and then this one apparition kind of stands up and starts walking towards you, and starts looking at you and just examining what you're doing.
Next button.
I roll the d8 again.
You said +1?
Yeah.
5.
Okay, so press that button, and now the sphere starts to move. It starts to move.
Spinning?
Spinning. Yeah, spinning.
Does it make a sound as it spins?
It's kind of like almost sounds like how a well sounds like when it's like calling. It's like, and it sounds really nice to you, actually.
A whale?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said a
I thought
whale.
you said well, too. I'm like, calling well.
Whale.
Okay,
Well.
whale. Third button.
All right, roll it again.
9.
Got the 9 again. So you're gonna press the 9 button again.
No, he got an 8 last time.
I got 8.
Yeah, but that
and
was
then
plus 1.
I got 8.
Yeah.
It was 8 with the +1.
He has 7 plus 1. And then
It was 8. I rolled 7 on the die, and I added 1 to make it 8. The first
Oh,
roll.
okay, never mind. So now you're pressing 9.
Yeah, now I'm
Okay,
pressing 9.
so it's 8 before. Then,
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that makes it a little different then. You're gonna have to give me a will save.
will I?
No.
No, no, as in like you failed.
No, I'm not doing it. No, it's a 7. I have no will.
You have okay will. I have negative will.
I have 0 will.
Wow, really?
All of my buffs are in agility and intellect.
You're not acting very smart right now.
I'm doing science. Hello.
All right,
Scientific method.
Scientific method.
So as you're doing this, one of these apparitions behind you puts his hands on your back, and you feel like this sharpness over you, and you are dominated. So
I didn't know you were sub.
this guy,
Generally not.
he gets up.
Odd day.
And now he starts putting his hands up to the sphere like this.
And does that mean I have to do that?
Yep. And that's what you're doing.
What do I perceive? So I just see see this happening.
Yeah.
But he can't see.
I don't
she
see
can't
any of that
see
shit,
the
so I
apparition,
just see you
just
doing
me
stuff.
do that. Okay.
Yeah.
At this point, I sort of step back until my back is to the wall, and I just sort of hold onto my axe in the ready position.
Do I have any ability to act of my own volition?
Not until this next roll comes,
Okay.
because we're going to see if you can break out of this.
Are you okay?
Super can break out of it.
You didn't look into that weird water thing where everything turned red for a bit, right? Yeah, no, you didn't. So you don't see all these floating people in the fancy clothes walking about.
No, that sounds stupid.
Yeah, what you don't see is that the Reverend there, as he was pushing button, these funny people.
Wait, are you high?
No, I just don't know what's going on.
I miss drugs.
Don't do drugs per se.
So you're
And
just,
neither should you, kids.
so you're just crazy?
No,
Then why are you seeing people?
this world is very weird.
All right, cool.
Guys, praise the sphere. Oh, why aren't you guys praising the sphere? Come on. You got one job. So
I
shiny.
think we should just leave him.
It's so shiny.
That might be an option. Why don't you throw a rock at him?
Guys, sphere, come on, look at it. Look at the sphere, guys. Come on, just look deep into the sphere. Why don't you throw a rock?
I want to enter my axe.
I guess I throw something at him.
I want to throw a rock at the Reverend.
You're better at throwing things anyway, probably.
All right, so you throw a rock at him. I'm just gonna say you hit him because there's like no
I'm
way
not
you can miss him
moving.
right
Yeah, I'm not
And
fighting.
now the Reverend, give me a will save.
Does the rock add any boons or anything?
No.
To...
And
Oh.
I'm like, Reverend, you all right over there? Reverend? Reverend?
It's a 9. I'm going to spend my fortune to reroll.
Nice. I was gonna
You
say
can do 2 boons, right?
you could just use that fortune to make it into a success.
Oh, I can do that? Okay. I asked that last time. I thought it couldn't work. I will do that then, because that was terrible.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, Reverend, you all right over there? Reverend?
Don't worry about it.
That sounded like it rolled in a circle.
No, I went over
Yeah.
there. It's okay. I'll get it.
It sounded like it came over here and then ended over there.
So you hit him with the rock and you kind of snap out of it for a second.
Do I see the apparition, the same one that
Wait.
touched me?
How hard did you throw it? Did you actually try?
Yeah, did you damage me?
No.
Oh, it was a small rock.
Oh, okay.
Do I see the apparition that touched me?
So no. It kind of, because when it came out, you see where it went. It came out and it went into the, like, back to the sphere, and it's holding the sphere again.
So
But it's like near the
I
console.
can't. I don't know which one it was.
Yeah, but she does.
Who did that to me? I'm gonna cast harm on that.
Who are you
ghost.
pointing at?
Harm does the
You're just
following.
gonna. I know we don't know each other, but you're just gonna have to believe that the Reverend and I can see some strange beings in this cave with us. They're surrounding us. In fact,
So out of character, who were you actually pointing at?
oh, the one that dominated
Oh, okay, got it.
Slag.
I don't know.
Okay, so sorry, it's taking me forever to get to the spell description. Harm.
I'm kind of sad I missed drugs.
One creature I can see within short range. Invisible barbs tear at the target's body. I make an intellect attack roll against its strength. On a success, the target takes a -5 penalty to health for 1 minute.
Okay.
You're attacking a hallucination.
I want to say that's a 17, but that's cocked.
Okay. That felt pretty obvious to me. That's 18 now. That's fine.
Yeah. 18, 19 with my intelligence. So 19 against its strength.
Okay. You succeed.
-5 to its health.
All right, so you hit him with this spell. And now it reacts to you. And it kind of like cocks its head again. But this time it starts going towards you again, as if it's going to do that spell again.
Okay.
But now he kind of just stops for a second. And everyone in the room starts... Oh yeah, just for break time. Yeah, I'm just gonna say what happens here. So he stops for a second, and all the other apparitions in the room, they all go around him.
Me?
No, the one
around
that
that,
one that got hit, and they start spinning, and they all go
Like breakdancing?
and they all go into him.
They all join into one.
Yeah, they all go into one, like this, and then he becomes as big as the spear itself. And we're going to take our break right there.
This is some weird shit.
Well, okay then.
We're going to take our break right there. And
We'll see you, everyone.
we're going to see what
come on.
this apparition does exactly when we get back.
See you all in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
All right, welcome back. You
We
mind
missed
showing
you.
the field right now, please?
Let's get the camera. Actually, it's really set up. Can we move the camera over like drastically different position? Because it's really set up to be seen from this
Yes.
side. Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot.
How's that?
Where am I at? Where's me? Oh, so I'm back here against the wall.
Okay. If
This
you
is where the entrance is?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm back by the entrance.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
All
right, so you guys
get
need
out the
to-
shinies.
If you guys need to move your pieces, go ahead. But
There, that's better.
so the last thing you guys saw was this big, huge orb that's behind that creature.
They saw. Oh, the orb. Yes.
Here's
Yeah,
the orb.
the orb. And then, sorry, what's your character's name right now?
I'm going by Reverend Darren, but I'm actually Slag.
Darren. So
Identity thief.
Darren
You guys
Right
know
now.
Slag's name in the first place.
I know.
attempted to harm one of these aspirations, and when he did that, all of them seem to have fused in together. At least all the ones that are really close to each other, about maybe 20 of them, and now they materialize into this big, like, weird creature that's in front of you, and this creature.
I still don't see it, right?
You see a blur now. It is not clear. It's just a it kind of looks like it's just blurring with whatever that crystal is in the back.
Okay.
But it's towering over, and you guys both hear this. You have been chosen for the trial.
Okie dokie.
And when he does that, this big thing kind of puts his hand on the sphere, and you see a big circle opening up here. He says, "Go."
What's in there?
Your trial.
Is it like a murder trial or what kind of trial?
He doesn't say anything else.
Why don't you go?
His face is like a blank face. It doesn't have any expressions or anything. It's just reverberating.
I hand you an apple from my bag. Take a bite of this.
Is that the drug?
And he says,
You might be able to see things that you've never seen before.
actually, give me 1 point of insanity
I'm gonna take it, but I'm not gonna eat it.
and do the insanity roll.
7 boons.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know there's no way you can miss, but I just want you to roll.
I'm not even gonna roll the boons.
Okay.
I already got a 9 on the die.
But still, you do feel this weird. You do still get frightened, and he says, "Tess, the trial."
Well, probably the best person around. I definitely know the most stuff.
He points.
But you got a bunch of holes.
Well, you should talk.
You're the one who keeps claiming you're holy.
I thought you were talking about injuries. I'm going to go ahead and say, I don't think I'm ready for any trials until I know what the trials are for. What am I being tried for?
He doesn't say anything else.
I've been chosen for trials.
He just points.
Am I representing all the life on this planet?
You see more apparitions in back you, kind of crowding around you, and he just says, "What you do now will forge thousands of years."
Oh, well, hell yeah, I'm in on this. I'm going in the hole.
I am decidedly not going in the hole.
So what's the hole? Like you said, it's in the
There's a
ball.
hole in the ball, yeah.
Yeah, there's a hole in
Oh.
the ball now,
Okay.
and you see this hole,
Yeah.
and you see him walking into it.
Okay.
So you go in,
Okay.
and the hole closes, and he disappears.
You're in the ball.
I'm in the ball.
And
Ladies
now,
and gentlemen.
before we get to what happens, now this thing looks at you. Okay, it says,
Hello.
Do you want any chips?
"You're,"
I'm
and he says,
the DM.
he says, "Your
funny
trial is already begun." And
Whoa!
I politely decline whoever you are.
And when you say that, you see him do like this weird motion to his side, and you see a child appear.
I pull out my axe and I'm like,
This child seems very familiar to you.
no, this can't. I'm like, who are you?
Are you talking to the child or him?
To you.
Oh. He says, I am just the trial. And then the child goes up to you and says, Mom?
I run out and try.
Mom?
I run out and try to grab the child.
All right. You grab it, and he goes up to you and starts crying. He just says, Mom, Mom.
I'm like, don't worry, Jay. And I'm just crying at this point.
You guys are crazy.
And
You still can't see shit.
No, I just see you guys acting ridiculous.
Don't drink the water.
Why are you even still in here?
give me
it's
another
hilarious.
point of insanity for you. And give me an insanity roll.
And she might have a tough exterior, or she might act like she doesn't want to be here, but she does.
Is this a 9 or a 6?
That's a 6.
And then do I roll 3 dices? No.
Nope.
That's it.
You don't have boons to insanity. That's because of my corruption.
No, it's okay, because as long as you don't roll your current insanity or lower, you're fine.
Okay, I rolled a 6.
So it's fine, but you're still frightened. You're not sure what's going on here. And the kid is kind of holding on to you hard, and it's just saying, oh, why did you leave? Why did you leave?
No, Mom didn't want to. No. Mom's been looking for you for all this time.
Oh, I thought it was your kid.
It is my kid.
She's referring to herself as a third person.
See. I can give you parent lessons.
It's
This is
it's
a
so-
cultural thing.
You're supposed to say mommy when you do the third person.
It's and the child says, it's so cold. So cold in here.
What? We're going out right now. It's warm outside.
And the child says, but I can't leave.
At this point. Like
And,
I look
and the child points at the sphere and says, you have to come with me and help me.
I think you're having a bad trip.
you give me back my son right now.
And the big thing, again, it doesn't have a face. It just
You just hear her say that.
it
I'm not paying no attention
This
to
is
Mara
great.
here.
Like,
and the big thing has no face, and he just points and says, you have your child.
Right. And at this point I grab my child and I try to walk out the cave.
Again, your child resists and says, no, we have to go.
Jay, you're coming with me.
It's like, and it starts to like kind of like dig into your skin a little bit. It says, no, Mom, we can't leave. We have to stay.
We do not need to stay. And so it's digging into my skin.
Yeah.
I'm like, what have you done?
Creature says, done. I have given you what you wanted.
No, we're leaving this place. You've given me what I wanted. We are leaving this place with my child.
Can't leave until the child wants to.
The child, Jay, wants to leave.
This isn't your kid. Sorry.
The kid's shaking his head and says, no, I don't want to leave.
Jay, you can come with me. Come with me.
Just help me get.
Why do you need to stay here?
Because I need it.
Mommy knows best. You don't need it.
At this point, roll me a D3.
A 3.
you do know you're not talking to anyone, right?
I'm still not paying any attention to
Your
it.
insanity goes up by 3.
Oh,
Whoa, sick.
And give me another insanity roll.
there's no way you're gonna get it too.
I'm going to roll a 20. 17.
Okay, you're still good, but you're getting more and more frightened. The walls are starting to feel like they're closing in a little bit.
I'm like, why must my child, why?
Because it's your destiny.
I'm like, fuck destiny.
Okay, and then now when you look at your child again, it starts to like morph a little bit. Like the face goes away for a second and comes back. It's Mom, please, we have to stay. We have to give it
You know what?
all.
I'm going to throw my dagger at this guy right here.
Okay. Roll for attack. And as this dagger is going in flight,
Oh, crap. I rolled a 7. The one is an 8.
okay, as this dagger is going to flight, we're switching over to what's happening to Steve right now. I mean,
It's full of stars.
Darren.
Darren.
Slag. Darren's my fake name.
Slack.
So is Darren? Was
But-
Darren?
but
His,
Darren was Max's second
But
character.
is
Okay,
Flag
yeah.
really your name?
I'm not really sure.
So as soon as you get into this place, you're gonna roll me a d6.
5.
You take 5 points of insanity.
Go to hell.
oh,
Insanity. I thought you
Yeah.
said damage. No,
Yeah.
insanity's fine.
Yeah.
oh, yeah, I'll take all the damage.
I don't even care about insanity.
Okay, and then give me an insanity roll again.
Wow, what are you at, like 12?
I am now at 8.
Mhm.
Not 20.
Okay.
So
All right.
I'm not going to bother with the boons because there's so dang many of them.
Yeah.
All right. Again, you start to see weird things from your past. You start to see our friend that you took his shape from, and then others that you took your shape from in the past. More and more people that have died that you have defiled their corpses or taken their beings or their
Defile.
or taking the knowledge. You just see one after another, after another, after another, and then they all start to rise up from their bodies and they start to slouch over. They say, "You're not who you are. You are not us."
Well, no, because you all have hair, and I can't make the hair part.
And now, put 4 of these white ones around him,
Around who?
around
The big guy?
Slag.
Oh, he's in the ball though.
Yeah, he's in the, yeah, but this is like visually what's around him.
Oh, okay.
And and now these visions that you're seeing, they're gonna try to attack you. But you are gonna get first act. And there's 4 of them. And this is all happening mid-time as Kay is throwing her dagger. So it's like, but this is like happening.
It's like Inception, where in the ball is happening faster than what's happening outside.
Yeah. Mhm.
There's no reason not to. I'm going to cast Hide from Undead again
Okay. Is that just on yourself?
Oh,
right?
that's smart.
on myself. Yeah.
And when I get a turn, I guess when we come back out to us, I do want it to do something.
Okay. Basically, you're doing a fast turn,
Yeah.
and
I can't move anyway.
And
There's
then,
nowhere to go.
when you guys are gonna be doing a slow turn after him.
Yeah. So I just cast Hide from Undead. At least it will make me look weird to them. I don't know what I look like, but
You mind giving me the page number to that?
yeah. 1 second. It is a
Was it-
necromancy spell.
While you're looking it up, I'll just tell you
It-
what I'm going to do, because it's just a...
Go
It's
ahead.
7.
No, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. 135.
Okay.
I'm just going to, against the wall where I'm at, I just finished cleaning the gun, and I'm going to take a deep breath and catch my breath and heal myself. I'm basically going to use my once a day healing because I forgot I had that.
Oh, I have that too. It's a new day now, and I haven't used it.
Yeah.
So you heal yourself.
I heal myself for 5, which is my healing rate.
Okay. All right, so you cast a spell.
Yeah.
I assume, how are you feeling right now when you cast a spell?
How am I feeling?
Yeah. Is this out of like fear? Is this out of defense?
I think Slag being the psychopath that he is, I'm just excited. I'm excited about whatever crazy shit I'm about to find out. I think outside of like the mechanical fear effect, I don't think Slag gets afraid. Like he's just not capable of it.
All right. So you cast a spell, and immediately the one of the corpses in front of you, the one that looks like Morrow actually, goes up to you, and he looks like he was about to attack you, but then you did the spell, and now he kind of drops to his knees like this and kind of offers his head to you. Like he wants you to hit him, basically.
I will hit him with my hatchet.
Just give him a sock, man.
He's dead.
All right. Just roll me damage.
1d3. I get to use my d3 for the first time ever. 1 damage.
All right. That's enough because he's going willingly. You cut off his head. But now, roll me another d3.
1.
You take 2 points of corruption.
2 points of corruption?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. Now I get 9 boons to roll against this.
Because you
Okay.
you killed your homie.
And make a corruption roll. A d20.
Alan is clearly trying to fuck you up.
5. I told him I wanted to explore the corruption mechanics, so we're in this together. 5.
Okay, so you have failed.
Okay.
And what's your total corruption now?
9.
Your total corruption is 9?
Yes, sir.
I am using, this is a special DLC from the one who made this game, Robert Schwab,
The price of evil.
when it comes to corruption, which made it more interesting.
Okay, I
So-
already have the 2 that make it so that
So-
people hear screams when I speak,
Mhm.
and that I can only eat spoiled food.
So this is for 9+.
Okay.
Roll on the mark of darkness severity table. But now, all right, we're gonna do this part first. So, roll me a d6. We're gonna see how severe this mark of darkness is.
4. It's a 4 out of 6.
I
It's
know.
Severity.
So 4, 5, and 6 were unspeakable. So
Unspeakable, huh?
I'd tell you what it is, but it's unspeakable.
So mysterious.
now we're gonna be rolling on the unspeakable table.
Oh my goodness.
Unspeakable is also a YouTuber who is aimed at.
So roll me a d20.
It means you get to join the Department of Mystery.
7.
7. All right, so all right, so this is what's going to happen from now on with you. If you spend more than 1 hour around anyone or anything pregnant, you cause the life in the womb to fail.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Godless indeed. You're a walking abortion clinic.
But I don't think I even know about it.
Yeah, I don't,
It just happens,
like
right?
you would.
You do feel a mark appear on your body, though.
Yeah, but I don't know that I'm having that effect.
Yeah,
so you think it's just whatever?
Is it a physical mark? Like, what does it look like?
it's a physical mark, and it appears over your heart, and it looks like a arrow with a couple crosses in the middle with a circle.
Remind me not to get pregnant.
Okay.
And now the second effect.
Steve. Okay.
But he doesn't
If
know.
you are mortal, which you are,
I'm so mortal.
each time you complete a rest, you're going to be rolling a d20. On a 1, you disappear and be dragged to hell, where you spend the rest of your days. And if you are mortal, the first time you become incapacitated, you die. But
So each time you rest, you have a 1 in 20 chance of just dying.
of just going to hell.
And every time I'm
Do not pass go.
and if I'm ever incapacitated, I die automatically.
Yes.
Wow.
You are now damned.
Okay, I'm gonna put that in here as just damned because you have the rules over
Yeah,
there. So.
damned.
So I guess
now-
that's it for this guy.
What
now-
does that look like? Is there like a
So now basically,
666 on his forehead?
so basically, once the mark of darkness appears, all these visions in front of you, they become devils, and they all are looking at you with like their teeth drooling and their mouths drooling and just saying, they're just saying, "We can't wait. We can't wait."
Fooled you.
Mhm.
Meh.
So now we go back to them, to you two with your slow turns.
I did my healing.
So you threw your dagger and you missed, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, you threw the dagger and you missed, and the voice says, "But this is what you want. Why you fight me?"
You're the one
I
keeping my
didn't-
son here.
He says, "I didn't lose your child."
Fuck you.
Oh,
And I throw my other dagger.
okay. Make an attack.
16 plus 1 is 17.
All right, 17. So roll me damage.
Okay, dagger, I think it's like a D3, right?
Mhm.
1.
Hell yeah.
What damage? Okay.
Oh, but shoot. Oh, I didn't roll it with a boon, though.
You roll
Okay.
damage of the boon?
I could roll damage with the boon if it hits.
Do it.
And that's an extra D6 of damage, though. Aha, that's a 5. So 6 points of damage.
Okay. So you throw your dagger.
What's the damage on this thing?
Yeah.
Where did you aim exactly on his body for that dagger?
Center of torso.
Okay. So you hit him. And when the dagger hits, it kind of sounds like something that's going through like solid rock. It just like hits him and it just gets stuck in there. And he kind of looks at it like this. And he looks back at you and he says, "This won't help you get your child back."
I think it will.
Okay.
Marrow, maybe, or Steve?
Yeah.
Row.
Marrow's the dead one.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, Rose.
Okay. We're going back to
Sorry,
your turn.
Max.
Fast turn or slow.
I can't move anywhere from here, right?
Right now, you're just surrounded by these weird imp demons.
So there's no sense in taking a slow turn. Who's the closest to me?
Well, you killed Maro, so now the other one is his second character, but now he's like half devil.
Reverend Darren.
Yeah.
Okay, he's getting hateful defecation.
Are you pooping on him?
Nope.
He's
pooping
making
himself to death.
Wow.
This is a forbidden spell.
Hateful defecation.
Hateful defecation. I'll say it a few more times. So I target one living creature with a physical body. Oh, one living creature.
Mm-hmm.
It won't work. Let me try something else.
Kind of secretly my favorite spell right now.
I took this spell instead of some other things for sure. But I wish I could use it. These are ghosts. Okay. So mad. So mad. None of my spells are good against ghosts. What does Pox do?
Who knew they existed?
I know. If
I
only
probably
if only he was here to see this.
I know. Like, you're tripping.
You guys are tripping.
So many of these target only living creatures. Holy cow. What about Hex? One creature. Ah, I can hex them. I'm going to make an intellect attack against the target's will. Here I go.
All right, you're attacking the one that's
Sideways.
You have.
How do I keep
You
getting...
have, dude, you. I need to take a picture of this. I wish I could show the audience right now your tray full of dice, and you're wondering why it doesn't work.
But it's landing against the side and doing it. Anyway,
I'm gonna take a
it
picture.
was a 6.
Maybe it'll show. The
that
picture will
is
show up on Twitter feed. or
against
something.
his what?
Will.
The picture of all the 3 ones.
The available space in this tray is probably more than the available space in your tray.
I call bullshit.
That is a fail.
Look at this.
So the spell misses, and now this devil's still looking
Yeah,
at
but you just moved all the dice out of the way.
But that space was available.
It wasn't when the dice was all everywhere.
It sure was.
So the spell misses, and the devil's just kind of like this little imp devil's just kind of laughing at you and just saying, "Tick tick, the time ticks for you."
You're a moron. What the fuck does that even mean? In fact, at this point, I'm going to drop my disguise and change back. I mean, it technically takes an action, but if you don't care, I'll just change back
Okay.
to my normal form.
No, that's fine. You can change back.
Yeah, I'm just going to be a changeling right now. I'm just going, you're a fucking idiot. But tick, tick, what is that shit?
And he says, "I might be an idiot, but you're not even real."
I'm not real. I'm the most real person here.
We'll see about that.
Why am I even arguing with you?
Wait, who's talking right now? Darren?
He's talking, and he's talking to a Darren that's like half devil.
Got it.
I'm not even real.
Yeah.
You're an idiot. Do you understand that we're all in a game right now?
Again,
We're all in a game. People
Again.
are playing this.
and he's just doing this. He's like,
Just
"I
break
like
the fourth wall."
games."
Yeah, I did. I did just break the fourth wall.
Actually, when you say that, roll me
Insanity.
perception
Perception.
and
You're,
with a boon. With a boon.
you're the first character that has like knowledge of what's actually happening here.
11, 13.
Okay.
It was a terrible roll, but I have the boon and a good intellect.
All right. As soon as you say we're in a game or whatever, for a moment, you see a flash of a giant table and giants surrounding that table with huge rocks, throwing them at the table.
Holy shit. I feel like Slag
And-
just said that because he doesn't take anything seriously.
And gain another 4 insanity.
Another 4.
Wow.
Another 4 insanity.
Dude, you're passing out insanity like candy.
Seriously.
I'm at 12 now on
And
insanity.
give me that insanity roll.
Oh, you,
7,
You're-
but I got my boons to roll.
you can get a 6.
3, 4, 5, 9 boons. 6, 7.
Is this all because of your class?
No, it's because of the corruption I got when I took my spells.
Yeah.
That's a D3.
Is it? Oh, wow. You actually have a physical D3.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
3, 4, 8, 9. So if any of these come up 6, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm
Got
good.
it? Okay.
Got 2 6s.
All right. So you
Saved
see,
by the
you
six.
see this crazy
Hit by your
vision.
class.
This crazy alien vision of like these giants throwing rocks at this giant table. You somehow keep your sanity, even though you just saw this.
Did you just describe us rolling dice? Like
Clearly.
we're the
Clearly
giant
that is what
rolling
happened.
dice?
These are math rocks.
I love it.
All right, you guys know?
Ro, you want to take a turn?
What? You guys are crazy.
I pull out my hatchet
Okay.
and I go up to attack.
All right, go ahead.
And I'm going to roll with my boon.
Again, you see her kind of like just attacking like this blurry thing.
Yeah.
Oh, nat 20 plus a 5 is a 25.
That's a hit.
Okay, with my hatchet, that's that's 2d6 plus another. Steve, can I borrow another d6, please?
I don't have enough.
Not with all your corruption. Okay, damage there is 5, 6. 6 points of damage. And then with my leveling up, it says once per round when the total of your attack roll is 20 or higher and exceeds the target number by at least 5. I'm not sure what that means. You can take another turn at any point before the end of this round.
Oh, okay.
That's
Go
way
ahead.
better than mine. I have the same exact thing, except I just do an extra damage.
All right, go ahead. Do it.
So I'm going to take another attack roll. But I don't think I could take this with a boon, so...
She exceeded the target by 5.
Exceed the target damage. Defense, yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot. It's a 6.
Do you still have a fortune?
I do have a fortune.
You can make
I'm
it.
going to make that into a hit.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll 2d6 damage.
That's good stuff.
That is a 6, 11. 11 points of damage.
All right. So take your hatchet and you're hacking against this guy. And so you kind of how's I know obviously Kay's upset, but exactly can you describe to me how exactly why she's so upset?
I want my kid, and he's not letting me take my kid.
So
Did you say anything to me at all during this whole time, or are you just focused on?
I'm so focused.
so you hack and you hack and you hack and you deliver that second blow that does all that damage.
Mm-hmm.
And but this time when you hit the rock, this liquid comes out and hits you in the face. And when your vision clears, your hatchet is no longer in that big thing, it's in your child.
It's your mic.
I know.
So roll me
Worth it, yeah.
a d6.
You're terrible, Alan.
I'm sorry.
Mike slap.
I'm sorry.
Justified Mike slap.
How could you? How could you?
Sorry.
It's so horrifying.
Sorry.
No, you're not. I rolled a 5.
You take 5 insanity.
This is just proof that being somebody who has no one of value in their life is just better. And
Roll me that insanity roll.
Dang it. Where's my d20 again? I lost it. I'm losing it.
You're losing it, yeah.
I rolled an 8.
Your current insanity?
11.
All right. So now we're going to the special insanity rolls.
Oh, this will be fun.
Let's see. Oh. So, sorry, 1 second. I'm loading up the DLC right now. All right, so first, let's see, insanity and intensifies. We're gonna see how horrible this is gonna be for you. So,
I can guess.
I know.
No, I can't.
so you're gonna be rolling me 2d6s. You're gonna see if this is gonna be a moderate, major, severe, or extreme.
I rolled a 6.
Wait, that was 2d6s?
I rolled 2 d6s. I
And
rolled a
that's-
1 and a 5.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you get long-term madness. And this madness is you get obsession. You become obsessed by whatever task you undertake. Once you start something, you cannot stop until you finish. And if you are prevented from doing so, you become impaired until you resume that task.
Oh,
The
man.
task might be attacking a particular enemy until it's destroyed, attempting to climb a wall, reading a book, or so on. So, I
Well,
assume whatever.
I'm
task
obsessed with killing this guy.
Yeah. So,
Lovely. Lovely. I'm
Ro, did you act this turn?
No,
Okay.
You can't see anything.
I don't. Yeah.
Did you eat that pear she gave you?
No, I didn't.
It's still there, right? Just eat some.
It's just in my hand.
Just take an action to eat the pear, and then you can be useful.
I mean, there is still plenty of other stuff around the room.
but would your
drugs.
character do it?
It's drugs.
She wants to try the drugs, honestly. But the fact that you're going full crazy is weird to her. You know what she's going to do?
Nope.
Knock me out?
Uh,
That would be helpful.
you know, I didn't do any drugs, but man, what would she do right now? There's one of two things, so I'm gonna roll real quick.
She's either going to eat the pear or she's going to knock out.
She's gonna eat the pear, or she's gonna throw a dynamite stick over to you.
What? Holy crap!
So
That was my dynamite.
yeah,
Jeez. I knew I didn't like you.
I don't know what's happening, but
I hope
here's
your butt never heals.
she didn't light it.
She's not throwing it at
Oh.
you. She's throwing it to you.
She's throwing it to you.
Oh. Well, you know, I'm obsessed with hacking this tree thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it was either she eats the pear or she throws the dynamite stick to you. You can. I don't know what to do with this. Here, have it. And she throws a dynamite stick at you.
You going to catch it?
No, because I'm focused with hacking.
Can I see if I hit her in the back of the head with it? I guess. I get a boon with it. I mean, it's already a ton. So
Yeah,
21 to hit.
you just hit it on the back, but it falls next to her.
Yeah. It's not lit.
So now you're aware of it.
Yeah.
Am I though?
It hit you physically.
I know, but she is obsessed right now.
I have long-term madness now.
Yeah,
But
long term.
things that could potentially help her accomplish her goals might
True.
be
True. It's up to her.
Yeah.
But now we're back to this changeling. What will you do?
Lag off. So I cast defecation. No, I didn't cast hateful defecation.
I
Please
cast
do. I
defecation.
wanted to see what this spell does.
Oh god, we needed a living creature for me to cast it on. What did I cast last turn? I cast Pox, right?
Yeah.
No,
I
last
Hex,
no,
you
no,
did that.
no, you cast Hex last turn.
That's right.
Okay, and then
And it missed.
you did an insane perception, which you saw
The fourth wall.
the fourth wall for some reason.
Yeah. That was kind of a joke, but yeah.
No, it's canon.
I
It
cast.
totally happened.
Well, I saw the fourth wall when you said I did.
Yeah.
I think that Slag originally said the this is a game.
Yeah, your game.
because it was just like. Oh,
But
it was a
right
joke.
now you're in something that's like alien. So it's basically projecting.
I think
Alien.
I might cast Spectral Grasp. Let me see what it does. Spectral Grasp. A shadowy hand streaks towards the target. Make an intellect attack roll against its agility. On a success, the target takes 1d3 damage and makes attack rolls with 1 bane for the round. Okay, I'm going to cast Spectral Grasp at Darren's ghost.
All right, they're in the devil. Now.
Yeah, Darren the devil.
Yeah.
That's going to be 12 to hit against his agility.
Okay, and what does it do?
I'm going to do, if it hits, it does 1d3 damage, and he makes attack rolls with a bane for 1 round.
All right, roll the damage.
3.
Okay, so describe this attack.
Yeah, so I just lose my patience with this guy, and I just raise my hand at him, and out of my hand grows this like shadowy ghost hand that grabs his ghost form and just slashes him.
Okay, so it slashes him, and when you grab onto him, he almost like makes like a weird seductive smile at you when you grab onto him, and kind of gives you like a little wink.
Yeah,
And-
you like that.
And then when you hit him on the floor, he just bursts into like entrails and weird shit. So
I
now,
want to pick up
one of his like intestines.
Okay.
And I'll just wear it.
Oh my god. This guy's
I'm so glad I didn't go in
Who
the fear
else
with
wants
you.
some?
Alright, so there's
I would like to go back to my slave ship.
so there's still 2 devils left.
Oh, okay. Can pull out 2 here.
Except one of them now is going to attack you.
Bring it, devil.
That one misses.
Yeah, he does.
And the second one
He's
hits you
odd
for
looking.
10.
10 damage?
No, 10 defense.
Where's my AC? Where's my defense? 11.
He misses too. So you're getting into it. You're like in full like hell damn mode. You just don't care, and you're just seeing red.
I cared when I came in here.
And these things are slashing you. Maybe they're actually clipping you a little bit, but you're like yes, I like this, and you're just like shh, shh. And now you're starting to almost dance with these devils in a weird
Yeah,
way.
hell yeah. Yeah.
All right, back to Kay. So last time we left
Am I
you.
dancing with the devils in the
I got
pale
hit.
moonlight?
So last time we left you, you just hacked into your child, and when you went and you removed it, and the child just fell to the floor.
And then you get hit in the back of the head with the dynamite.
Yeah.
So I stagger, and I was like, I yelled, no!
And he says, "This is you. This was your doing."
This is great.
This was your doing. Grab my hatchet, pull it out of my child, and I run back.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and attack.
$14, $16, $17.
All right, that's a hit.
All right. 2d6 plus 3. That's my boon. And 10, 13 points of damage.
Wow. Okay. So now when you hit him this time, there's
I'm yelling. I'm like, you!
you're hitting into this,
I can't even comprehend.
and you're feeling like the stone get a little weaker now. But give me a agility roll. Agility save.
A guilty save.
I think this is a 9 plus 1, 10. I rolled a 10.
All right. This time, again, when you hit him deep again, that weird liquid comes out again, but now you're able to dodge it. So, because you saw it the first time. So, and your turn.
I really don't know what's going on, but I'm going to just fire a shot at the fuzzy thing in the air.
At whatever she's attacking.
Yeah.
All right. This is going to be done with
I have a boon. So if it's a bane, then I get to cancel it.
yeah. So just regular roll.
I'm going to take a single shot. I don't know if an M60 machine gun actually has single fire or not, but I'm going
It
to...
does hit God.
Oh.
Different dice.
May it roll well.
15 to hit.
Hell yeah.
That's
May I have
a
our
hit.
D6?
Yeah.
So I pull up, I aim at the fuzzy, and I fire a shot.
Wow, all those? Did you-
Yeah, and I got a lot of 6s. I got a 6 and a bunch of 5s. 19 damage.
This is from the assault rifle,
This is from the M60 machine gun, yes.
M60 machine gun, and this is just with a single attack, right?
One single bullet,
19 damage.
19 damage.
Wow.
Because you did 3d6s, right?
I did 46 because that's what the machine gun does damage wise.
I see 3d6 machine gun.
Why do I have? Are you on? You're on.
Oh, sorry. There's submachine gun and there's machine gun.
Machine gun. Yeah.
So 4d6.
46, and I automatically get combat prowess, which
Yeah,
adds
you're
an
right.
extra d6.
You're right.
So I have
Yeah.
5d6
Okay.
damage.
All right. Just make
If I rolled a d20, I could have had 66 damage.
Dang.
I'm in natural 20.
I want a machine gun.
Okay. So you fire into this blurry mess that Kay is fighting.
With a heavy sigh, like wasting a bullet
and
on a drug trip.
when you shoot into
Thank you.
it,
Appreciate it.
you start to see those stalactites on the ceiling again. They're doing like this weird reflect, and they're like pointing towards whatever that thing is,
Yeah.
and it's starting to phase out of existence, like a little vroom, vroom, vroom. And give me an intelligence roll.
I think out of character I know what's happening, but like let's see if she figures it out. She's not dumb. She just doesn't fucking care.
Willfully.
She's dumb.
Stupid.
3.
All right, you can't put two and two together, unfortunately.
Because I know what's happening now, but yeah.
And
I'm gonna go get my dice real quick though, because that's my good one.
okay,
Right.
Rolling 19 points of damage.
Give me the next 20.
There's like
Literally, it
nice.
was not 20.
All right, so he went. So now the big apparition, or this big thing, it's gonna do. It's gonna attack.
You want to put it here in charge?
Actually, you did the most damage right now, so you're gonna feel something.
It's coming for you and you can't even see it.
If I was in my right mind, I would yell to you, I'm not crazy. See? But
Opportunity attack?
Yeah, one thing doesn't cancel out the other. Just because that thing happened to be real doesn't mean you're not crazy.
well, yeah, I am now.
I still think you guys are
definitely.
crazy.
I have long-term madness
just-
now.
Okay.
I don't know.
So-
She doesn't. You guys are the only people
There's,
that has stuck with her, so she like has no
Does
reason.
17 hit your AC?
Yeah. Does it have to move to get to me?
This is just it's staying where it is. And I rolled a 6 on the die.
The 6 damage.
6 damage. And
Ow.
so you do your bullets, you see these weird lights do their weird thing, and then all of a sudden the blurriness kind of looks towards you and you feel a push. And then you fly to the back of the cave.
Wait till you have the mic on.
You fly to the back of the cave and you hit one of those big rocks right there.
Oh, so
So you hit up against it and you fall to the floor.
what the fuck?
You got hit with a kinetic blast.
Did you fall on your butt again?
Yeah, that's why I cussed.
Yeah, so
It was the butt. It wasn't actually the flying of the damage. It was like my butt.
so you fall to the floor. And now back to top. You.
Who's the closest to me now?
There's 2 devils. One looks like maybe a childhood friend to you, and the other one looks like maybe a parent.
Oh, I'm definitely killing my dad.
Oh,
I won't tell your real dad this.
thank you.
Do they have any stuff like weapons?
They all look naked. They're just parading around like they look half demon.
Like literally naked, like their dicks are out.
I'm not gonna waste a spell. I'm gonna use a crossbow bolt. I had one loaded anyway. So I'm going to fire. That's agility, right?
Yep.
Shit. 9 to hit.
That's unfortunately a miss. So you shoot and he just kind of goes woo, and you miss him because he's like dancing.
Anyway,
Yeah, what an annoying imp.
on with your guys' turns.
Okay, you guys go ahead.
I'm hacking again.
All right. So no, you're obsessed. You don't even see what happens to him. So go ahead.
15.
That's a hit.
All
15
right.
plus stuff, right?
Oh no, yeah, that's my boon. Now I roll 3d6. That is a 14 points of damage.
Holy hell, this thing had better die soon.
Okay, so now give me a perception, but with a bane.
One.
Okay, you don't see what's going on here.
Tell us anyway.
Sorry. Your turn.
Would eating that pear be a full action? Or taking a bite out of it?
No.
Cool. Can I use it? Yeah, then I'm gonna like, all right, something's up, and I'm gonna take a bite of that pear apple.
Okay. So you take a bite. Roll me a d3.
Can I have your D3?
Yeah.
Is this it?
That's the one.
That's the one. 2.
2 points of insanity.
Nice. I want
make that insanity roll.
insanity. It's just D20, right?
Yeah.
Should roll a
With anything?
No, just the d20.
Cool. I failed.
What'd you get?
3, and I needed to beat a 5.
No, you're rolling on a table.
No. What's your current insanity?
5.
Yeah, no, he failed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it has to be above his current score
Oh,
of
right.
insanity.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking of the other thing.
Don't do drugs,
The
kids.
corruption thing.
Okay, so now
So now you have corruption.
okay, so I don't even look at this one.
Wait, how much corruption can you get? It's up to your will? Up to your intellect. And it's up to something.
I think it was your will, right?
Feels like will.
I'm 1 point away.
What happened?
My will's low.
Then I get madness.
But I think your character is kind of mad.
Yeah, but then I get mechanical madness.
And then,
Sorry,
Maybe I'll
one
like you better.
second. Okay, so roll me a d20.
big D20. Big D20. Do me good.
Don't roll a 1.
2.
So close.
I'm just telling you right now, 1 is death. Your heart stops.
Oh, wonderful. I did not get a 1. Thank God. Liz.
So this is,
There's no 20 on that one.
The 20 is by the
Sorry,
14,
it's a trick.
14, 8, and 2.
so you got 2, which is 1 less than death. Catatonic. I can't pronounce
Catatonic.
this.
Catatonic.
Catatonia?
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Catatonia.
Catatonia.
It's the same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
You fall prone and become defenseless.
Fuck yeah.
At the end of each hour, roll a d6. A roll of 4 or higher ends the madness.
You're out for at least an hour.
You're out for the fight. You still
Good luck,
don't
guys.
see anything.
Yeah. I was going to do a burst shot and do literally 8d6 damage, but
I
good
guess-
luck.
You haven't built any resistance to the drugs.
No.
Anyway, this
Oh,
is about
I
how
am-
this game's supposed to go.
I am on a awesome trip right now.
Yeah, you are seeing some crazy orc shit right now.
Maybe you could fight in your dreams.
You can you're
Yeah, it's an
incapacitated.
hour before I could even attempt.
Yeah. So back to you.
I feel like things are going to start going faster from now on.
Yeah.
Wow, I wasn't holding anything up. It's still you guys. You guys are the fucking dorks that walked into a cave.
I have a stick of dynamite.
No, you don't. I took it. Did I give one back to you?
Yeah, you gave one back to me.
I
and I
did.
still have it.
Yeah. It's only 2d6 damage.
Yeah, but I can get both of them.
Yeah, you can.
Oh boy.
I'm going to throw it, try and get both of them. It's a 2-yard radius blast.
All right. Throw it.
I have, what do I do? Agility?
Yeah, you just roll your agility, and you throw.
Like an afro.
That's a 7.
So they're like right up to you, so there's like no way you can miss.
Okay.
But roll the damage. Something interesting is gonna happen if you break this threshold.
Damage is 6. I already got a 5 and a 1.
5 and a 1. Okay, one of them instantly explodes. And he kind of explodes laughing. He's like, psh, and he blows up. But give me a perception with a Bane.
0. 2 and 2.
Never mind.
For the throw?
Oh, I got perception.
Yeah, perception.
2. 2 and 2.
Wait,
I
the
got a
total's
2 on
two?
I got a 2 on a d20. I got a 2 on the Bane, so that's 0. But
Oh,
my
okay.
perception bonus is 2. So
Okay.
I got 2.
Okay. You don't see it. All right, Yuri.
I'm sorry, what was your throw
Kay.
total?
Okay.
Right. So Kay is still
For the
obsessed
throw.
with hacking this guy out,
Two in a
Yeah.
bag.
and
Two in
I
a
am
bag.
going to roll.
2 and a
I am going to hit him with my axe once more.
Everything was
Good
2.
thing you didn't get a 0.
Oh, what is this? Oh, 18 plus a 6, that's 22.
That's a hit.
So
Man,
I'm gonna
you are
roll.
hitting like crazy right now.
But he's still up. And Rogue did 19 points of damage. Okay, that is 12
must know.
points of damage.
Okay.
And because I rolled over a 20 on that attack roll, I am
Okay.
going to...
Before you roll that next attack, give me another perception.
Okay,
But this time, there won't be a Bane to it.
okay. I rolled a 1. Or is it the 7?
It's pretty terrible.
Yeah, it's a 7.
Okay. Unfortunately, that's not enough. So you can do your next attack.
All right.
If I didn't pass out and hit, I would have done 24 points of damage.
Okay. This one is without my boon, so
At least you didn't roll a 1.
Ooh, that's
you
an
would've died
18.
instantly.
That would have sucked.
All right, that's a hit. Roll
Okay.
damage.
that is 2.
This game is scary.
Yeah.
I feel like this character's so
I
fast.
did 8 points of damage.
I love this character too.
Okay. So now roll me that perception again, but with a boon.
3, 4. I'm so obsessed with hacking him. I can't. I
know,
don't notice
I know,
anything.
I know. All right, and now the force is going to act.
The force.
It's a good thing you only rolled a 10. What's your defense?
My defense is, I think. Actually, I don't know. Is it a 10? I think it's a 10.
It should be your agility.
My agility, it's 11.
All right,
Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 11.
So yeah. So you're hacking at this thing, and then you see it kind of like it's like reverberating and like in and out of existence, kind of in a weird thing, and it kind of is a forcing at you. You dodge it, and you see one of the rocks behind you just completely explode. Just poof. So you're fighting like a weird alien thing right now.
I was like, I don't even care, you asshole.
And we go back to you. You're incapacitated. And now back to Steve.
I'm probably going to be out the rest of the camp.
There's so little that I can do because so many of my spells say they target a living creature. I'm doing Spectral Grasp again.
Okay.
So I think it's my
There's one
intelligence.
devil left.
Yeah, he's got to go.
And this one looks like your childhood friend.
I don't give a shit. I killed my fucking parents. I don't care. Yeah, intellect against his agility. He wins.
You missed?
Yeah, it's a 7.
Okay.
I don't have any fortune points to spend, so yeah.
All right. What's your corruption at right now?
9.
9. Just letting you know, the max corruption you can get is 10.
Uh-huh.
And you're about to hit that 10.
Yeah.
So you're going to hit that 10, and you're going to roll another d20.
And then if I get another one, then I get madness.
Yeah.
Which one should I roll, Matt?
It's okay.
What?
Which one should I
Madness
roll?
is not so bad.
Do you want a high number or a low number?
I don't care. I don't know, actually. I'm rolling on a table.
This one's pretty.
Pretty, but it's hard to read. 13.
Oh.
13 can't be a good number in this game.
What? Wow.
Oh, you love it when the DM
no.
says that while reading the table.
Oh, no.
Mhm. This sounds so good.
Whenever you rest, your soul or your mind or both, if you are mortal, goes to hell. When you complete a rest, you gain insanity equal to your will score.
Wow.
What the?
Good.
So literally every time he's gonna rest, he's gonna go to hell.
Say hi to Blitz, though.
I will do that.
And so
I gain insanity equal to my will score?
that's what it says.
That's 10.
11,
Yeah.
10.
That's not. That can't be.
And not will modifier?
It says you gain insanity equal to your will score.
Holy shit.
It's okay. I have 11 points of insanity.
That's what happens when you take 10 corruption.
Wait. So how do you get rid of How do you get rid of insanity in this game?
There's ways, but most of it is going to like a church.
Yeah, you need a priest.
And
Oh, good. You were a priest.
I lied.
Yeah.
okay, so that was you. So now
Can I? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was like, can I like do something? Can I do like a will check or like just an orc fucking something to not be idle the rest of the campaign?
You could die and make a new character.
I'll tell you what.
Oh shit, you're right. I actually have to do a suicide vest check
Oh.
Oh.
because I got smacked.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you hit the wall.
Yeah. So not a 1.
What's the radius of this vest?
It's not 60.
5 by 5.
Yeah, it's not 60 feet, actually.
It's pretty huge,
Yeah.
but
A 5 by 5 is...
not enough to get
Not
to you
gonna
guys. Yeah.
Maybe I'll get some debris or shrapnel.
And that should be centered on.
Yeah. So it's like 5 by 5.
Yeah,
Or 5 foot, 5 whatever.
either way.
I feel like I'm gonna get a 1, and I'm scared now. 3.
Okay. All right. So the vest doesn't,
I should have swapped in the D3.
the vest doesn't go up.
I don't know why that was the scariest roll I've done in a long time.
Okay, so who do we leave? Oh yeah, it's between you two.
Oh, I was arguing if I could do like a will check or something to just not
Let's
be
see.
asleep for the next hour.
Let's see.
Because
There's rules for that.
I'm gonna.
I mean, the rules are I'm fucked for the next hour or
Yes.
minimum.
You have been role playing pretty hard today, so I'm gonna say your fortune is to kind of help you with this. I'll tell you what. You can do a will save,
Okay.
but it's gonna be with a bane.
I'm already -1, so it's not like you're giving me any
So
deals here. So
'Cause-
I have to
'cause-
roll.
10 or higher?
I have to
10 or
roll
you gotta get 10.
11 on a minimum 11, a
Roll a
minimum of a
20.
12 on the D20. Assuming this is a 1.
Yeah.
Roll a 20.
Nope.
No.
Not even
Okay,
close.
so not this round.
I'm so sorry. But at least you got to roll.
Yeah.
All right. I'm hacking away once more.
Okay.
Because I hate your stinking guts.
Are you attacking Alan or are you attacking the creature?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. They're the same. They're one and the same. 14.
All right, that's a hit. Okay, again, you do.
6, 10 points of damage.
All right. So do your perception again, but this time with 2 boons.
With 2 boons. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll finally see something. 7 and an 8.
This is incredible.
The numbers on the dice keep getting lower and lower.
Oh, wait, 9. Go with my
That's
modifier. I
That's
rolled
still a fail. Oh, I can't believe it.
Goodness.
Dude, how many rounds is this and I keep failing?
All right, and it's gonna attack you. I rolled a 19 on the die.
That hits.
5 damage.
All right.
Force damage.
Holy cow.
Oh, I'm immune to force damage.
I'm immune to a bunch of things. Damage from disease,
All right.
charmed, and disease damage.
But who else is sitting here picturing Robert Schwab? Is his name right?
Yeah.
just like I'm gonna kill all you guys. It's gonna be great.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm being nice compared to how he is. I've seen his life
yeah.
plays.
He would never have let you roll that one.
Like he killed a guy on the first encounter on the first roll. But your turn.
That guy's still alive.
That one devil's still alive. Looks like your childhood friend.
So there's one left, right?
I don't care what he looks like.
I'm just telling you what he looks
I
like.
don't care. Stop telling me what he looks like.
What's your childhood friend's name?
Billy?
And
Do you even
what does it look
remember
like?
his face?
I don't care what he looks like.
Oh.
Okay, I just want to check through my spells to see which one says that it has to be alive. All right, I'm casting harm. This is the one that lowers his health by 5.
Okay. I'm gonna put all my d6s
This
to
is-
1.
Intellect against its strength. 20.
Nice.
Okay. That's
Dirty
it.
20, not nat 20. So yeah, his health takes a -5 penalty for 1 minute.
All right. So you do this. Can you describe how the spell looks like?
Yeah,
When you
I
do it?
think I just get pissed off and go, mine! And I yank on his soul and yank a bunch of health out of his body.
Okay. So again, he looks like a weird, deformed version of your childhood friend and half devil.
Fuck you, Billy.
And he kind of goes to two knees, and he looks at you, and half the face is like crying, and the other half is smiling, and he just falls to the floor and dies.
I think he was having a stroke. That's why his face was.
And now do me a perception with 2 boons.
Maybe you'll see something.
24,
Boons.
28, 30.
Wow.
Okay, so you succeed. This is what you see. After you kill the last imp,
Billy.
Billy, you look
He stole your toy, didn't he?
you look past
That's nice.
the inside of this sphere, and behind it you see this weird like brain that's just floating in midair.
Oh, it.
I don't know if you have anything that can represent the brain, but it's like in back of that
Oh,
thing.
my guy. That box right there.
My God,
It might
he
take
has
me
a
a second.
brain. He has it.
You have it.
But you see a floating, weird, misshapen brain that's in the back. It's just floating there. And it looks like all ends, and you see like these weird energies. It kind of looks like a Tesla coil. Imagine a Tesla coil, but with a brain inside.
I have another one. This is what it put down there. Brain energy.
Wow, that's good. But so imagine like a Tesla coil with a brain inside of it, and all these electrical things are hitting all over the back of it.
Okay.
And that's what you see.
I'm seeing an electrocuted brain. Yeah.
And now, let me see if the brain realizes this.
The brain.
Okay.
Brain energy.
So this brain's gonna make an attack against you.
Of course it is.
How?
With its
With
brain.
how? Telepathy?
Yeah.
Well,
Telekinesis.
something has been doing the force powers. And I want you guys to see what I rolled on the dice.
Yep. A 1.
It's a 1.
Thankfully, there's
We all saw
no.
the number 1,
Thankfully,
right?
Yeah,
there's
I
no.
thought-
Can you
Yeah.
die?
Thankfully, there's no
gaslight you.
crit damage in this game.
Yeah.
It's a 20.
It is a 20.
You can't believe it into being a 1.
We can
But-
gaslight him though.
We could gaslight.
You got 3 damage. Thankfully, there's no crit damage.
That's why I can't kill you.
I actually get crit damage
Dang
now.
it.
Okay, and again, you feel the force hit you, and you kind of go flying back a little bit, but you stay your ground.
You're a poor substitute for Billy, brain in a jar.
Actually, first do your will save with the Bane.
Yeah. Fuck.
Sorry, still down.
I assume I have to beat a 10, right?
Yeah, you have to
Okay.
be a 10 or higher.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Rolling again. 17
But you're doing attacks with agility or strength?
agility.
She's a
She's
rogue.
18.
Oh, 18.
Okay. So again, you hit, but you have to roll the damage. Just do your perception with the 2 boons again.
Dang it. That's why he's not dying, is it?
Yeah.
Stupid brain.
2 boons.
Finally. Well, I rolled a 20.
Might be even higher.
22.
Okay. So
You
now,
just take the higher of the 2 boons.
Got it.
for a second, you just see, or a couple seconds, you just see the spear in front of you, but this thing you're fighting kind of goes away and comes back, goes away. But you see this electricity in back of the spear, and you just see this floating brain inside the Tesla coil, and you see Slag trying to do something to it.
My clothes fit now,
Yeah.
by the way.
And you are obsessed, so I'm gonna say it's hard for you to discern what's going on here.
Yeah, I'll probably still just end
You
up
have
hacking
to
him
kill.
again.
Yeah, you have to kill it.
So
It's going to be up to you, Slag.
So yeah.
It's
unless-
fully up to you.
Unless you can give me an intelligence save with a Bane. If you can pass this, you can probably figure out the brains behind this.
17. Oh, that's 18. Oh, shoot. I don't even know what
You're 2. It was 2.
It was a 2?
It was
Okay,
2.
so 18, 16.
Okay. So again, you're tired. You've been seeing these horrible visions, but you can discern that this weird alien brain thing is probably causing whatever's happening in this place. So you can probably figure out that you have to attack this thing. You still have another attack, right? Because you beat the threshold.
No, not with that
It's a
roll.
crit, right? If you
Oh yeah, it has to be. A
Yeah.
crit.
It has to be over 20.
All right, back to Slag.
Oh, it's not even a crit. It's over 20, right?
Yeah.
So the target for this spell
Oh shit.
has to be one living creature with a physical body within medium range.
I can do the defecation
Hateful defecation.
Please be
on the
hateful.
brain.
I roll intellect against its strength.
Ha!
Wow.
It's a brain.
Yeah.
It deserves it. It made me kill my own child.
That's a 13.
All right. So what exactly does the spell do again?
If the target's health is 10 or less, it dies instantly. Streams of blood and feces gushing from all its orifices. If its health is higher than 10, then I make the intellect check.
Oh.
But it doesn't even have.
Is its health higher than 10?
Mm.
If its health is 10 or less, the roll doesn't even matter.
Its health is 10 or less.
It's dead.
Yeah. So, but describe it.
So it's a brain, so it doesn't have feces in its body, right?
Yeah.
But it has like cerebral fluid and blood and all sorts of like weird gunk that's probably keeping it alive in this weird Tesla coil jar. So like the brain just kind of like bulges and swells and cracks, and then all these fluids just sort of leak out, and they fall onto the Tesla coils and short it out. And so then there's just like electrical sparks flying everywhere. Probably the whole room goes dark if that's the only light source. And it just smells rotten. Like
Okay.
in the lack of feces for it to excrete, it instead just excretes like rotting brain mucus and smells awful.
All right. So as soon as you do that, Kay, you almost like feel this weird like refreshed feeling kind of wash over you as you feel like you're no longer in tune to whatever this thing was doing to you, and you just see the mush that he created with his brain, and you also see
I don't see shit.
I know.
You're
but
unconscious.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you what they see you on the floor,
Oh, okay.
incapacitated.
Yeah.
Looks like, and you see that piece of food next to him, and next to the brain, there's a bunch of these crystals all over the place.
Do they have knowledge within?
We'll see. But I'm gonna give you guys one final things to do, and then we'll probably matchup for this week, but you have defeated the brain.
All right.
Good job.
If you're cool. All right. If I can come out, I'll go heal Ro.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, you're healed.
You hear in your you know what she would say. What do I heal? Five?
I'll cast light healing on you, so your healing rate.
Sweet.
Um,
I'm still out, I guess, right? For an hour?
yeah, you're still.
We'll
yeah.
wait an hour and then play the scene.
Okay.
But Kay, as you're walking around the place, you do see these crystals, kind of like hooked up to where the brain was,
Mm-hmm.
and you do feel like this familiarity with like one of the crystals, and it kind of beckons you to like hold on to it. It's up to you if you want to touch it.
I smash it with my axe.
Okay.
I think you just killed your stun.
Okay, so you smash it,
I'm pissed.
and
I'm desolated.
you feel one of these crystals also, not hers, not the one that, but you feel a different one kind of speak to you. But it's up to you. What
Hey,
you want to do
buddy.
with it.
I'm gonna pick it up.
You pick it up, and it kind of gives you like a vision of like a place that has a church,
Yeah.
and a place that has a more of your kind, like more of the changeling kind. Gives you two locations.
I'll go to the church. There's probably a knowledge there.
So, and then it kind of flickers a little bit, and it kind of seeps into your psyche.
Okay.
So now you know where that church is.
The Church of the Hamburglar.
And if you wait an hour long enough, there's one crystal for you too.
I was gonna say I was gonna touch crystal anyway, but
Okay.
I wake up feeling better somehow. Like, oh, shit, that was a good rest. Not realizing
Your
that you
butt
actually
is
healed
healed.
me. Yeah.
There's just a scar there.
Yeah. I see them touching crystals, and I'm just like, whatever. I'm here. I'm gonna touch a crystal, unless there's one that's specifically calling to me.
There's one that's calling to you. It's green.
Why's it gotta be green? I'm gonna go and touch a green crystal.
Okay, you see a camp of orcs, but it looks more like your kind of orcs.
So
And-
more attractive than normal.
Yeah, and
Not Lord of the Rings orcs, more like
Warcraft works.
Warcraft orcs.
and you see that light kind of seep into you, and now you know where that place is.
Cool.
And
And I don't care.
and the rest of the crystals in there are probably worth maybe about 150 gold altogether
Ooh.
if you were to salvage it.
So 50 each.
Yeah,
Gold?
yeah.
Actually, I'm
yeah.
torching the place.
Okay.
Okay, I'm taking the crystals before you torch it.
And
I
Well-
see you taking the crystals, which is the only reason I know to take crystals.
And I go to hell every night forever.
and all you guys will be leveling up. But
Yeah.
do we want to complete our rests before we finish the night, just to see if this guy survives?
Wait, I don't die in hell, right? I just go to hell and then come back with
You-
10
you-
Yes,
insanity.
but
you
you're-
have two
But you're
hell.
But you're forgetting about the dam.
You have to roll the d20,
Yeah.
and if you get a
Damn.
1,
Yeah. If you get a 1, you disappear.
you die.
You get
But
dragged.
that's
to
if I become incapacitated.
No.
No.
If you're incapacitated, you're dead.
No.
Right.
Yeah. If you're incapacitated, you're dead. But when you take a rest, that's when you do the D20.
Every time you take a rest, you
I
visit
forget
hell.
about that bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ever get hit to 0, you die immediately. So we'll see if you roll 1 right now.
1 out of 20.
Hey,
Mwah.
can I help him?
No.
Okay.
Did you just roll a 1?
No, it's cocked. It's 9 and 11. Neither of those would be a 1.
9/11.
I'm gonna roll it again though.
Okay.
8.
Okay, so you don't get dragged to hell, but your soul does go to hell, and you get your will score in insanity,
That's a 10, so now I'm at 22.
and then you automatically roll that insanity.
Can you?
13. There's no way, even with the boons, that I can
Yeah.
be higher than 22.
Okay, and
So
then
that's a
roll that
corruption.
d20.
That's a corruption.
You're
Out of 10
spiraling.
I was already at 10 corruption. I'm at 11 corruption, so I'm over my will score in corruption.
Mm-hmm.
So I got madness.
Yep.
9.
Uh,
My corruption goes back to 0, right?
yeah, your corruption goes back to 0, but you still keep all this stuff.
All the insanity.
Yeah, but also
You're on a downward slope right
now
now.
you believe that vermin infest your body. Until your
I only
madness
believe it.
ends, you must use an action to cut and claw yourself unless you are prevented from doing so. Each time you use this action, you take 1 damage. At the
Wait.
end of each round, roll a d6. A 5 or higher ends the madness.
Are either of you going to try and stop me from harming myself?
If I see you, but I'm wrapped up in my world right now.
Okay, here we go.
Wait.
What?
It depends.
I'm fully like gibbering crazy. At this
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Yes.
You're going to try and stop me.
Yeah.
I feel like if this is opposed strength, there's no need to roll.
Yeah, right?
Then again, the way the dice have been,
Right? I could get a 1.
yeah. So I got a 9.
I lost.
Okay,
So I rolled damage, right?
Yeah,
1d6.
yeah,
Or
1d6.
just 1 damage.
So I'm like, what are you doing? And I try to grab you.
So no. Each action you take takes 1 damage.
Okay, good thing I healed myself already. Jeez. I didn't speak that out loud, but I did use my action to heal.
And then you gotta roll a d6 to end the madness.
What does it end on?
A 5 or higher.
Okay, let's just keep doing this.
Yeah, until
Now
you
I'm at
end
11.
the madness.
Hey, would you just chill out and wait? I'm gonna keep.
Nope.
No, does it each try? I can keep
Yeah.
trying to stop you.
But how long are you going to keep trying? Because I'll keep every time you fail, I take another turn at this.
Yeah, but every time.
Eventually, you're going to fail a dice roll, and I'll hurt myself again. And there's no way to break it unless.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I could prevent you from doing something, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can prevent you from taking damage.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
10.
14.
Fucking hell! Why are you so strong all of a sudden?
I'm crazy. I got crazy strength.
You take another point of damage,
Yep.
Well, and roll your
and then roll the
d6.
d6.
Hey, you got it.
6.
There you go.
All right, you ended the madness.
I got down to 3. I got down to 10 out of 13.
Fuck, you guys are so crazy. Why am I here with you?
And that's where we're gonna end for this week of Godless.
Have you guys never been to hell? It's so crazy.
Oh, but we got a long rest for him to do that, right?
A
Yeah.
lot of them.
Yeah.
How much do we heal up in a long rest?
Healing rate.
You're
Yeah, healing rate.
Oh, so that's 12. But then I think I'll take a turn of
And
action turn.
when we do Godless again, you
Right.
guys will be leveling up to level 3. So I'm gonna let you guys get like at least 2 days of rest.
I love
before
this
the next one.
character.
But during those 2 days, you're gonna have to roll to see if you die.
That was all the rolls I did. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just did two days worth.
Well, let me roll the 2 day. The it's
Yeah, 2 days.
D20 every
Yeah,
night,
D20 every night.
2. 15.
Oh,
All right.
All right.
So
you're
I'm still alive in 2 days.
So my obsession then of madness, it's with any task.
Any task.
All right.
So you haven't got to a new task yet.
Not like overarching, but like a task.
So anything that becomes your new task, you have to do that task no matter what.
I feel like a really bad knot in my shoulder. Do you mind just working it out?
I don't think it works that way.
Yes, and
We'll
I'll
see you
do
guys
it.
Everyone,
It's
next time.
done.
Thank you, Godless. Thank you
Good
for
night.
watching.
Thank you for watching.
I hope you had a good time.